out. We're going to pass it over right now. Prad and his team. It's memes and movers. Have fun, guys.
Welcome back to Memes and Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. Please as usual be active on the chat, ask us anything, and don't forget to like this video. What a busy day, a lot of great opportunities. Prad, how's your trading day going?
Not the best, Miss Me, but I'm here with trying to put a smile on my face for our viewers. How about yours?
Great job on keeping that smile on your face. My day started from the negativity, but I was able to bring myself back to the positive territory. So we'll talk about that later. Why don't we jump into what's popping?
Yeah, let's do it. Obviously, Rivian was the #1 stock of the day. This was my trade. I'll just quickly explain what led to my mistakes today. I took the 120 short, got out 118, and then I started getting back in around 122 where REWAP is, risking the 124, 125 break for the short. And then obviously I was on clock for a bit, and clock basically means if you're too far out, if you're allowed risk, our system puts you on clock. And then once the stock started coming back down, I figured, I'm going to take another position and on a different stock to help me just in case Rivian starts turning around again. And then this position over here basically put me another bit further into that hole, which basically turned my biggest short that I wanted to hold for the whole day into a loser, and overall my whole day into a loser. So now I'm stuck, can't really do much, and one emotional decision led to another, led to a big spiral into losses, even though this should have been the biggest winner of the day. I was short around 122, risking a $3 move for pretty much, and I have screenshots about how I was looking for that 115 or lower. But the point I want to bring up is, tweets and Discord calls don't make you money. It's all about executions, and where exactly do you execute? How well do you manage your emotions? How well do you manage your positions is what makes you money. So thank you for everyone who's trying to keep my emotions up a little bit here, telling me, oh, you're a legend, oh, your call out worked, oh, you said bloodbath. Yes, thanks for all that, but listen, all that matters is where did you execute, where did you enter, where did you get out? And based off of that, I am a loser today. But I'm very happy seeing all of you absolutely smoke this 125 Rivian short all the way down. I said 115 end of day. Guys, we might even see 100 end of day the way the stock is trading. I've seen levels just get taken out on the downside, 110 latest, and now we're at 108. And on the upside, there was levels at 124 that got tested, and look at that. So we're at 109. 109.24 had some random size, and the same level was at 119.04. So there is a seller literally forcing the stock all the way down, and you'll see him at most random price points with some big size. As soon as you see him, there's some quick little opportunities for you to take that short. But honestly, you have a $19 move today on this position. Insane stock, insane moves. Ford dropping out, Amazon dropping out. Very happy to see everyone smoke this short side.
And I'm very happy to see that we already have a new member, Norman Grande. Welcome to the green side, and shout out to all the members.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the green side. So yeah, AFRM, another stock. I did not even expect AFRM to do this today. Obviously, off the open, AFRM didn't really have much volume, so I did not expect AFRM to do anything of this sort. I thought maybe it would just bounce off in a certain range. But good to see that my overall idea of AFRM being up there in the 180s, sorry, not 180s, 160s or so, did not make sense to me, in the 150s or so. So I was like, obviously, let's short this stock once it comes back under that, and that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the stock back in these ranges where it kind of makes sense for the stock to be around. Now we're just looking for a range of 120 to 125 for AFRM. Let's go to Roblox also, another stock that's been absolutely getting destroyed today. Let's go check out what's going on over here. Looks like market ripped off in the open to the top side, and that kind of held up Rivian around 124s, 125s. But over here, Roblox to the complete downside, 140 just going completely cratering. Not sure what the news over here on Roblox is that caused it to have this big of a red day overall. Pretty close to being on SSR. But yeah, overall, those down move on Roblox. Roblox to $99. Wow. Okay. I don't know about that because obviously Roblox has been working really hard to be above $100 for a while now. So I don't know if it will actually end up happening. But if it does, I'll be really surprised for Roblox. Yeah. Where we're going to slowly fighting back for Roblox. PayPal. Let's go check out PayPal for sure. PayPal, ooh, big time under 200, man. This call that I was wrong about. We did say I'm not going to expect PayPal to go under 200 anytime soon. Today, we are down 4%. Every stock I've pulled up so far has been down, and QQQs are up. So we got to maybe go check out what's going on with Apple and Microsoft really quick after this. Morning, Prad. Can we take a look at Twitter? Yeah, we can take a look at Twitter right after this. So PayPal continuing to go lower to 180s or so. Let me just pull it up over here. Looks like we just cracked this third support to the downside, and then I'm just going to go to the 1 year real quick to see if I can find levels. Looks like PayPal wants to go find support around 170, 180-ish or so. So we very well could have more room to the downside in the rest of the week for PayPal before it finds support. PayPal is 186. Yes, it is. We said we're going to go look at Apple real quick, and then one of the viewers mentioned a stock too, and that was Twitter. So Apple, yes, there you go. That's more of a reason and explanation why the market's been a tear. Not yesterday, but Friday we saw Apple go through 160, make a new all-time high, and now we're here through 164s. I actually have a message from Sean saying, remember when I said buy Apple at 120? I was like, yes, I remember, but listen, I was broke then, I'm broke now, I can't buy shares. And I can basically tell him how I liked your call out then, I like your call out now too. It just sucks that not having a saving to be able to make that call at 120 or so. But obviously there we go, man. Apple, that EV sector also helping it a little bit more to the top side. And then we said we're gonna go look at Twitter. Let's go look at Twitter. While we're waiting for Twitter, I'm just going to quickly click over here. All right, Twitter with about 4.5 million shares traded today. We're looking for the chart to load up. Why don't you buy Roblox for a few bucks? Roblox is still 120-ish bucks or so, buddy. But yeah, Twitter coming down to the downside over here at $47 currently. It looks like it's still down about 1.75% with the 4.5 million shares traded. With the overall market move today, we could expect more downside on Twitter. Let me just go look for some levels over here. That's the support we're breaking. It could go down to 43 on the dailies, it's indicating, but let's go over here onto 1 minute chart. So we're seeing 47.09 as a support and 48 basically breaking down. So let's see how the stock behaves around 47.50, around $47.
Brad, do we have a super chat from Dominic Famularo? Happy Monday, Dominic. MLPN looking good this morning since open. MLPN, Brad?
MLPN, I'm wondering on what gateway or market that is because I can't seem to be pulling it up on anything over here.
So do you.
I think it's
So do I though.
MPLN. MPLN, I think he misspelled it on NASDAQ or on New York. It's on New York. MPLN on New York with about 4.5 million shares traded so far. There we go. I was wondering why my picture was looking a little dark earlier, but now everything makes a little bit more sense. Thank you, Lucas, for that. MPLN. Let's quickly load this stock back up. Come on. Yeah, it's been an absolute tear with 4 million shares traded so far. $4.30 on the stock price. 22% move overall. Looks like we got some levels over here on the intraday. Let me just show you what that looks like. Come on, load up. We're just waiting for, as you guys can see, this top over here around $4.50 and this bottom over here around $3.50, basically in a dollar range. We're looking for the stock to go see if it can break 450 today, or is the first barrier, first test of the stock gonna be around that same price, $4.50.
Brad, V for Visa, keep going to the downside.
V for Visa, keep going to the downside. Let's take a look at it. Visa, come on. Can we get a Visa chart? Not sure why my level 2 is not loading. There we go. Awesome. So down 2%, almost 3% for Visa today overall. Market still continuing to go lower. We're on QQQs just at where pre-market levels were. And for SPYs, we're just around where VWAP is. So for Visa, looks like Visa wants to try find some bottoms right now around 135 or so. Oh, sorry, 195 or so. We have a support line around there. It's trying to bounce off of that, but obviously if market wants to keep going lower, I could see Visa trying to break that and continue to the downside. With a lot of the stocks going down today, I would like to see where we end up and if it's going to be a red day or a green day for the overall market. Prad has no position. Nah, I'm locked out today. I can't make any trade. One good trade that I had on my hand, I let it emotional trade kick me out of all my positions, so I can't trade anymore for today.
Prad, we have a message from a member, Manny Ayala, member for 16 months, almost 2 years. Thank you, Manny, for being with us. And he's saying, Happy Thanksgiving Day, trade the world. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. And I remind you guys that we trade US markets. So whenever you in the US have holidays, we have also. So this Thursday on November 25th, we also will be celebrating Thanksgiving and we'll be back on Friday.
Thank you, Miss V. So Visa did end up bouncing off that 195 like I expected it to, and running back towards 195.50 through 195.50 actually. Let's see if we can break through 196 also, or is it going to get rejected at 196 again and go back to 195 where low a day currently is. CEI is back on the radar these days. Good to see that we're on our way towards $1.60 on this stock. Would like to see if Trade Ideas is going to give me a short interest number. It is, so 13% short interest. I believe we were around 20s last time the stock was on the radar for short interest gameplay, but now we're at 13%, so the short interest has gone down and the stock is going up. So not sure how much further that if the short squeeze ends up happening. Not sure how much the stock's actually going to pop to, but at the end of the day, we have some nice clean levels to play off, which is $1.60 on the upside, and I think actually might be $1.66. Let me just quickly pull it up here. CEI 1 year. So we have, I see $1.66 after $1.60, but I'm just gonna go with that $1.66 level, and would like to see how the stock behaves around those prices. Obviously, a stock being $1, it's you can expect a lot of size on the level 2, but you gotta notice how much volume it's doing. It's doing around 128 million shares. So this size over here, if volume starts picking up, the stock could really chew through these sizes on the level 2. Stock market literally killed all emotion I have. That's the way to be, I guess, right? Like obviously with me still going through those ranks of handling the ups and downs and the emotional battles that everyone has to go through, led me into a pretty bad day for me. But overall, that Rivian trade, which I called out for you guys, is smooth like butter today. Unity going down. Let's go check out what Unity's doing then. Unity with about 3 million shares traded today. It looks like Unity wants to continue going to the downside. Wow, big down move on Unity. Market, could this be the market top? Obviously, a lot of people love being the one to call it on any given red day. But yeah, we're not on red day yet for the market. Market's on up 0.45 and SPYs are up 0.73. But Unity down almost 4% over here. Trying to find support at $182 or so with 3 million shares, so kind of low on the volume. Let's see if it ends up holding there. If not, I could expect that the stock to break that level 2. Let's quickly zoom out on this. I can't, so I'm gonna pull it up on here. I'm not sure if the chart's gonna load on that real quick, so let's just go here instead. So Unity, there we go. It's coming back down here to 180 or so. And that's the gap that we popped off of, which is 176. So if 180 doesn't end up holding, we could expect that gap to be filled. If there is even a gap, that's not really a gap on the daily, so maybe not. Okay, where we going to? Square came down. Prad, where do you think the bottom on Roblox is? Lost so much money today. I am so sorry, man, about that. But where do I think the bottom is on Roblox? Obviously, if stock's not gonna find support around the nice even dollar levels of 125 or so, maybe 120 or 121 is gonna be the next point. I think Roblox at the end of the day is in a little bit of a healthy correction, because I think 140 or so was a little bit of a hype through the Nike partnership that they had, but obviously. I think Roblox, as long as it's above 100, is in good territory. So if you are long over here somewhere, you are kind of bagged 100%. But as long as Roblox doesn't break 100, I think the longs are still fine. And you know, obviously, you guys have the positive sentiment from Sean, and every time he talks about the metaverse and anything that's possible with Roblox and you know, the virtual space. So. You might be a little bagged on this, but I think, you know, this is just the point of you either have an option of closing the stock right now and buying it back at later on in the dip just to get back even, or buying the drops all the way down to 100 to average your position. I guess is the only two options over there. So either take the loss and get back in later, or just keep averaging as long as the stock doesn't break 100.
Brad, can we take a look at NVIDIA? Positive day overall. Now it's still up more than 2%, but looks like moving to the downside slightly.
All right, yeah, NVIDIA is continuing to continue the descent to the downside with the overall market at the moment. So like you guys saw, QQQs got completely rejected out the 408.5s and have been on a big downward descent for the rest of the day. So today, NVIDIA is on the same move. We got the nice tandem move to the top side with the QQQs off the open, but then this is where everything started changing, and we're looking to find support in pre-market ranges. But if pre-market range or the low a day, which is off the open around 334 or so, does not end up holding on NVIDIA, we're looking for that move back to 330, at which point I could expect for that support to come in.
LGVN jumped more than 11% to the upside today, but as you said, all the markets are moving kind of to the downside, so now it's up around 9%.
All right, let's go check out LGVN. LGVN, oh wow, Superfan Badia liked my tweet from last night. That's sick. Oh, he even tweeted my tweet. Yo, that's sick. The Superfan Badia tweeting my tweet.
Who's that?
Yeah, I gotta go buy a. Sorry? He's in the Hall of Fame. That's right. That's right. That's the Hall of Famer Superfan Badia. Hopefully follows me next. Yo, we gotta bring him on the show over here. That's big. That's big. That's big. It could be a red day, but I guess so I gotta find my victory in small things like that. So thank you, Navbatia, for tweeting retweeting my tweet, brother.
Navbatia?
Navbatia. I don't think you know him. It's someone who shows up on you want to put us both faces on?
Yeah.
Who shows up on Raptors games, so I'll just pull my screen over here. Yeah, Navbatia. He shows up in Raptors game. He's the #1 Raptors fan. He's there every single game.
Wow.
Every single game.
You should go together.
Yeah, if he wants to pay for my ticket, I'm broke. Okay. All right, so if you want to put my screen on, yeah, this is Navbatia right here. He's in the Hall of Fame now, and yeah, he's been paying for every single season pass forever, and he's actually such a great guy because he takes, you know, the people. The underprivileged, the lower income families, kids to the games instead of, like, you know, family members and whatnot. So a great human, great guy, owns a car dealership in Brampton. So yeah, maybe time to get some connections going on with Mr. Bhatia over there. But anyways, enough about Bhatia. Let's get back into the trades, into stock market. LGVN today, LGVN up about 9% overall, even though the market is completely dumping to the downside. We are seeing the LGVN hold up around, I can't stand Prad. LGVN can't find a way to, it's finding a way to hold up around VWAP multiple times. So good for LGVN. Let's keep holding up around $11. I'm just looking at the QQQs here at the moment, guys, and I'm seeing QQQs completely continue to get destroyed. We're at the lower days here, so let's see where the overall tech sector wants to go to. I did a story with him. He's an amazing. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he has a documentary coming out on December 3rd. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anyone who wants to watch that documentary. I for sure am going to watch it.
Documentary on what? On Raptors?
About him.
Okay.
About him and his life, how he became the super fan for Raptors, and how he's in the Hall of Fame. It's just his life, his documentary. Right. He's a Brampton, Toronto legend, so obviously I'm gonna be watching it. Never got to meet him though. Uncle Batia, yeah, exactly. LGVN, we're still looking to see if we can find some support around these 1070s, $11 or so. But obviously VWAP ended up breaking with a significant of a volume candle. Let's see if we can find support at 1050s if that not ends up holding.
Prad, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto in general? Bitcoin dipped a bit. It's today down more than 1% at 58,000 even, I would say. So what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I think, with Bitcoin and overall crypto, yeah, we are worried about the stocks. Well, not stocks, but the overall coin being below 60,000. But if you guys think about it, in my opinion, at least, we now need to find out what the new 50K was. For the longest time, we were holding around $50,000. Where's 50, 50, 50 right here? So we were holding 50K for a lot of time for support and for resistance at the same time. So we now want to see what's that new level going to be. Is that going to be 55K? Is that going to be 58K? Is that going to be 53K? What is going to be the new 50K barrier on Bitcoin? I don't think we have to worry about it until honestly the Bitcoin cracks 50,000 to the downside. So until that happens, I think guys, just don't worry. Buy the dips, load up, and ride the rocket to the moon. Obviously we're waiting for that institutional change happening. Dominic from Lauro typing UWM. So yeah, we'll just go to UWM before he gives us another $5 super chat. We'll save him some money this time. Let's go UWM. It's on Amex. Okay, there you go. UWM with 200,000 shares. We're looking to see. It looks like it could be a SPAC because someone is saying UWMC. So it could be. Let's quickly see over here if there's
UWM actually is on New York.
No, it's on Arca, Miss V.
Really?
UWMC is on New York. UWMC is on New York, UWMC Warrants is on New York, and then UWM is on ARCA. Of course, if he wants UWMC, then yeah, that's a different one, I guess. But for now, UWM, yeah, low volume. Looks like a Dominic Famularo stock for sure. We're looking for that volume candle spike to come in, letting the stock break out through, let's see, through 64, through 65 or so. We're looking for that volume spike to come in. Avis, yeah, let's go over to Avis. Avis car rentals, huh? AVIS on car. The car on NASDAQ. Let's go see what car is doing. Wow, car is actually back above 300. That's pretty wild. Not expecting that anytime soon. We saw the stock go up to $500, absolute insane. And now we're back through 300. Actually up 10% today. QQQs are continuing to go to the downside. SPYs are getting ready to turn VWAP into a resistance point right now. So I'm not sure how these stocks are going to manage to rip when the overall market sentiment is downside. Overall, though, over here, 316 is the high a day with 500,000 shares traded on Avis car rental company. I'm still mind boggled. Let's quickly go over to trade ideas to see if the short float on CAR is still high. It is. It's still 28.29%. I forgot how often Trade Ideas updates the short interest. I think it's every maybe Brandon knows, but I'll ask Brandon if he knows how often they update it. But yeah, you know, Trade Idea says about, what did I just see, 28%? That's right, 28%. So there's still a chance for Avis CAR on NASDAQ to start going crazy and go back to those 500s and whatnot. But obviously we need 350 to be go tested for that to happen. What price you think Rivian will find resistance? Back at $78, my friend. I think Rivian is gonna go very soon back to $78. Actually, did it even IPO at 7? It's original prediction IPO range was 78 or so. So I think, you know, Rivian is very soon just bound to go all the way back there. Ford dropping out, Amazon giving battery issues, Elon Musk's trolling them about their battery problems all the time and saying Tesla is better. People are just gonna more likely start gravitating towards the Teslas, the Fords and whatnot instead of Rivian or the Lucids and the Polestars. So you know, obviously people are calling this as the Nikola of car motors again, and it's gonna follow a similar you know, stock movement as Nikola. I'm gonna be a little hesitant to say it's on the same boat as that. You know, Jude Fernando, a very well good friend of mine at this point, has always said, you know, Nikola and Rivian are in the same boat. But I say, you know, I'm with you on a lot of things, Jude, but on that point, I have to kind of, you know, step back on that because Nikola actually had a scam CEO, but Rivian, you know, it has some potential there. It has more potential than Nikola. So because of that, I'm not going to put it in the same boat, but I'm still very bearish on it in the terms that, you know, every single partner they had on their book so far just does not want to work with them. So on that note, I think Rivian is not looking so good and overvalued like crazy, right? Very overvalued at one point near $180. So on that note, I still think Rivian could go to $78, go to $50 if it's possible, but around $78, $75, $65, I think where Rivian is going to find a bottom before it finds actual value after sending some sales into it. That's my opinion on it.
And guys, it's already like o'clock because I think like it's a perfect time. We have more than 3,000 viewers, and I remind you with like what it's going to be 8th day in a row when me and Prad are getting more than 1,000 likes. So guys, please invest into trading community and smash the like button. We would really appreciate that. And of course, if you joined us for the first time, please subscribe and hit the bell on our YouTube page so you will receive notifications when we are back on air. And we now stream for the whole trading day. So I believe we deserve a like.
Yes, Miss V, 100%. And yeah, smash the like button. Feel free to hit the subscribe button.
Hit it,
also.
click it, do whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Just turn it to
hit
the
it,
upside.
click it, smash it. Whatever it takes to get the job done, right, guys? So someone mentioned Fly W, very low volume and not sure what the idea is for the trade. But yeah, Flywire Corporation looks like it very well could go down to $32. It's just not looking pretty. You know, obviously down 10% today. Oops, almost down 10% today. Not on SSR just yet, but the stock is down 9%, and I'm seeing the $32 coming in very soon for this stock. Last week, I said I'd buy Rivian at 75, and you said, okay, buddy. Listen, you're 100% right. I said, okay, buddy. But that's because we did not have all these news articles coming in about, you know, Rivian getting dropped out by Ford, Rivian getting dropped out by Amazon and whatnot. Yes, you know what? I laughed at you a little bit, and now you get to laugh at me, right? Even though, but I help people make money on the upside and on the downside. Isn't that what we should be talking about, Amir? Let's not try to make me feel bad. I already feel bad enough about my trading today. What's going on with Affirm? Any actual news or the steep pullback? No, Affirm just looking like it wants to be. Affirm's just where it needs to belong at the moment. So if you guys remember how Affirm traded off of that earnings news, it was kind of irrational. So this was the earnings news that brought up all the way to back to 175 that the original Amazon news brought it up to, and it just didn't make sense for it to go there after we already knew, okay, buddy, lol. Yeah, it didn't make sense for the stock to go back there after not really reporting anything new on a missed earnings revenue or on missed earnings EPS. I forget which one that they missed on. So overall, 175 was too overvalued in my opinion, and we came back down. I think 120 over here is too undervalued also. So maybe we go back to the 140s eventually, or even 135s to 140s eventually, to see if there's any buyers there. Obviously, the market mechanics, the market to be mechanic is, the market makers are supposed to move the stock up and down to go find where the buyers are and the sellers are, to find that median, that true median where no one really finds a value in shorting the stock anymore or buying the stock anymore, hence making the stock market efficient. So we are trying to find that efficient value for a firm, and obviously 170s ain't it, and 120s in my opinion ain't it, so it's got to be somewhere in between it. Are you talking to me? It's all love, my friend. No, it's all love. I understand that. I know you're trolling me to a degree, so I get it. But yeah, I'll gladly admit it when I'm wrong in some things, and I did laugh at you, but now you get to laugh at me on that coin.
But also a lot of love on the chat.
Oh yeah, always a lot of love, especially when when I'm letting them know that I'm not having a good day. Roblox continue to go down. Obviously, like this, I think this is in the same boat as Affirm. Maybe 140 is a little overvalued for the time being, but based on I'm gonna put my bear mentality aside for a second. Oh wow, is Prad actually gonna do that? Insane! Everyone clip it and ship it. But yeah, Roblox, gotta put my bear mentality aside for a while. If Nike can make a partnership, what's stopping Balenciaga from doing so? And if Mike Crahan's kid wants a Yeezy in a Roblox, what's stopping from another kid wanting a Balenciaga sweater in a Roblox game? Yeah, it's gonna look like a little Lego Balenciaga sweater in a video game in a virtual space. But if someone's kid wants it and it costs about $100 to have this virtual hoodie, and they buy it, that's money, that's revenue, that's income. Never bet against kids with daddy money or credit card of parents' credit cards. So just going off of all that, Roblox, I still hate the game with a passion, but you cannot deny the numbers that they have on there and the money that they pull. So I'm still on the upside for Roblox as a stock, and I'm in the same way for Apple. Upside for the stock, downside for the company. So there's that. Thug Prad. Ooh, okay. Thug Rose Nama Yunus. Thug Prad. Thug Rose Prada Yunus. What does Prad stand for? Pradipan, Pradhan? No, it stands for Pradamesh. mRNA short in front of 279, looking good. Okay, yeah, let's go talk about the biotech a little bit. Biotech sector heating back up. The BioNTech, is that how you pronounce it? BNTX. And we also have the Pfizer, and we also have what's it called? mRNA. I'm on it and I can't even pull up the name in my head. mRNA. So, all these stocks getting a little bit of a move to the upside after getting the CDC approval for adults, and also for Pfizer having that the age gap of, I think, what's the age gap? Do you know the number is?
For what?
The 12 to 18, is it? For Pfizer?
Let me double check.
I'm not sure what the number is to be exact, but it's for the younger age group that the Pfizer medicine is being approved for, and that's basically helping the overall sector over here. 5% up all on the stock.
Kids age 5 to 11.
5 to 11, not 12 to 18. So yeah, 5 to 12, 5 to 11. That's the number I was looking for. Thank you, Miss V.
No problem.
We're going to Patty. All right, cool. Netflix. Let's go check out Netflix. If you guys are into animes, let me know if you guys have seen Cowboy Bebop. It's like a really old 1980s something anime. Obviously, when I saw the animation, the thumbnail, wasn't too pleased by it, so I didn't watch it. But what I did watch was Cowboy Bebop, the live action, which was pretty good, and also Riot Arcane by League of Legends, which is getting renewed for season 2, Squid Games, which is getting renewed for season 2, Netflix. Yeah, we're having a 2.5% down move on Netflix overall, but in my opinion, Netflix is in great position for another move back up very soon. You know, we got Christmas season coming up. It's gonna be a lot of people just waiting to watch Christmas movies, and if Netflix jumps the gun on that, that's gonna be a good little you know, money grab zone, revenue grab area for Netflix. And you know, Netflix is getting into that mobile gaming area. Is anime royalty? Really? Wow, okay, I've never seen it. Live action is trash? I enjoyed the live action. Yeah, I really like the live action. Everyone says the live action trailer. Dude, the guy from Harold and Kumar did so good. The graphics were good. The animation was good. Granted, the acting was not the best, but it was pretty darn good. So if you think the live action was bad, you know, that's pretty crazy, because I haven't really heard that a lot.
It sounds like Cowboy Bebop, though.
Kinda.
And by the way, Prad, I know we touched on Palantir already, but I see that people who joined us just now talk about that, and it's down more than 4%.
Palantir?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'll pull that up in a second. So yeah, Netflix, man, I think you know, if it goes down to 650, which is very well, it's trying to, but if you pull it up on the dailies, you can see why it has support there. Let's quickly go here. There we go. So around 650, 642 to be exact, around here, and then that's the 660s where it's trying to bounce off of. So as long as Netflix is above 600, in my opinion, it's nothing to worry about. If you are long over here, obviously you kind of punch the highs, so you are, I understand what you're worried about, but in my opinion, as long as Netflix is above 600, 620 or so, there's Netflix is still good for another run up and later on. Palantir, Miss V said she wanted to look at Palantir.
Yay.
Let's go look at Palantir. With about 30 million shares so far. Come on, charts. Here we go. No, that's Netflix still. They're okay. They're awesome. Well, and we're almost down 5% today, trying to head lower and lower. Looks like $20. Man, that downgrade that RBC gave them towards $19 looks like it's gonna end up panning out that way. I'm not sure if I remember correctly. I believe Kathy Wood added some into her position for Palantir, so that's also not helping out. And she also added in Robinhood, and you guys know what's going on Robinhood too, right? Completely destruction to the downside on Robinhood for quite some time now, and I believe she added in the 30s or the $33 or so, and yeah, there you go. The ARK investment fund is completely getting destroyed in the recent days. So Palantir along with that in that basket. The market today is for tomorrow's future. I mean, that's one way to think about it. You know, people think about the market as an investment tool for the future, but I like to think of it as a tool that was created for people who really got in early. It is an exit tool, not an entry tool. It is a tool made for the early investors who got in way before the company was even public. To get out. It is a exit mechanism, not an entry mechanism at birth. But obviously, it has evolved from there onto where we are right now, where, you know, companies like P-Pro8 and other brokers out there have used the modern day technology, computers and so on, and allowed people to provide liquidity with the millisecond delay latency. So I think, you know, obviously we have evolved, but the number one tool that you guys always have to remember is this was created for investors to get out, not to get in. But it will evolve from there on for people. dude, check out the anime. The live action is almost a short for short recreation. Don't listen to the haters. Yeah, I mean, I love the live action, so I'm not gonna obviously listen to the haters. It's just also the haters are very minute population compared to how many people have completely loved it. Hit 15. I'm buying. I mean, obviously, I don't. I read a quote recently from Warren Buffett. It says, "Never invest in something that you don't understand." So just reiterating that, I guess would be the way to go is never invest in something and companies that don't make sense to you. So Robinhood, yes, it makes sense to me, but I don't like the idea of what they do, the company and overall. So I would never try to invest in them. I would just look for companies that I much rather use on a day-to-day basis, like Corsair. Someone wanted me to pull up Corsair, so let me go quickly pull up Corsair. CRSR down back under 24. Okay, looks like Corsair back at that buy indication that I gave not too long ago. So let's go check out when that was. If I can just pull it up here, that was on November 1st. When the stock was on, that was on November 1st when the stock was around 24, 25-ish or dollars or so. We're back down through that price. Stock market completely not having a good time right now. We're going through on QQQs. We're almost getting ready to turn red on that stock. And on SPYs, we're pretty much heading down after rejecting VWAP, not managing to break VWAP to the upside. So overall sentiment is looking down. I think Europe has also ended. So because Europe has ended, it could also mean that Europe ended on a red note. So that could be why we're seeing another spike down here in the overall market. Rivian barcoding. Let's go check out what Rivian is doing. Rivian made a nice bounce off of those 108s, looks like, back through 110 all the way to 111 or so, or actually 112. So let me quickly go here. 112.50 being the high of that range, and now we're trying to see if we're gonna go back to test that higher range. Obviously, I don't think Rivian has anywhere the chance to break through 115 back through the highs again. So that's gonna be the barrier for Rivian, in my opinion. What is wrong with Lucid? What's the bounce back point? I'm not sure what you mean by what is wrong with Lucid. It's above 50, and obviously, the overall market is just bleeding in general today. The EV sector, in terms of EV sector, I'm talking about your Rivian. Your Rivians are also bleeding. Let's quickly go check out what Tesla is doing. Tesla now also down about, oh, that's Lucid, that's not Tesla. Let's go check out Tesla. Tesla is also trying to come down at the same time with the overall market, but Tesla is down up about 4% today, almost 4%. So the overall move on the EV sector, thanks to Rivian, is probably what's bringing down Lucid Motors along with it, even drastically after having this crazy move off the open. So 56 was a pretty big barrier on Rivian for quite a while. So breaking through 56 to going to 57 and coming back down was I guess the indication of a short for Lucid overall for the whole day play.
Brad, do you use Spotify for listening music?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's down around 4%. We can take a look at that. But interestingly, I found some news that with help of Adele, Spotify confirmed it has rolled out a feature for its premium users, removing the shuffle option as a default when playing an album. So if, for example, you're playing an album, you used to not have an option like to listen everything in a row. It would like shuffle everything.
No, so the idea is the artists create an album in a way where they curate it, they form it where they want you to listen to track 1, track 2, track 3 in that order, and they don't want you to listen to on shuffle. So starting with the latest album that Adele's coming out, what Spotify is doing to help artists is they're going to take away the shuffle button away from albums. That way you cannot listen to it on shuffle. Let's say if Drake drops an album tomorrow, you have to listen to it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cannot listen to it on shuffle.
I hope Apple Music doesn't do this. I mean, I understand the purpose behind.
I like what Spotify did there because that's kind of
I don't like. I mean, I understand the purpose behind that, and it's good for an artist. Like, because this is a platform where artists can share this music, but as a listener, I'm like, I want to be free. If I want to shuffle, I want to shuffle.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I to each their own. So Spotify obviously having a little bit of a down move today off that news maybe, but you know, like I said, I kind of enjoy what they did there because especially if you're like a Kanye fan, right? If you're like any rap album fan, you always know that rap albums start off with the chronological order and they do it in a way where it's a storytelling. It's almost like telling you their story in their outlook in the view of the artist itself. That's why I kind of like the idea, but I also understand that, you know, taking away shuffle was probably not one of the smartest thing in Spotify's thing to do. But I get what they're trying to do there. I'm with Spotify on that side. I download the whole album, however, I play it on shuffle. Yeah, I think they might take away the option from shuffle, so you might need to add the songs into your playlist, and that way you can shuffle it. You wouldn't read a book on shuffle. Yeah, exactly. That's the thesis. That's the idea. It's you know, when you're writing a book, when you're writing a story, you don't go to chapter 3 to chapter 1 to chapter 10 to chapter 5. You kind of go in a chronological order and listen to the way the writer makes it.
But I mean, it's not a book, right? And like
it is a book in a way.
Well, it's the way you look at that. I mean, I'm not gonna fight on you in that. I see that you're pretty moody today.
You know,
but the point
I'm
in
just
here
arguing with the
is
readers
that
too.
like I feel like both should have options. If you want to go through whole list, you can. If you want to put shuffle on, you just it's great to have options. That's their choice. I'm on Apple Music. We don't have that option, so I'm happy.
I would never shuffle through your TikTok videos if I make any more. Aha. But no, yeah, I 100% like what's going on over here. But the market doesn't like what's going on over here. That's what matters the most because we are day traders. And if you are investors, obviously it matters for you too. If you're investors, Spotify, the market not accepting the change over there, obviously you guys can understand the theory behind it. But it's not about whose opinion matters. It's about how the market behaves from that. Obviously, Prad's red day affecting him? No, honestly, even if I had a green day, I would not change my opinion. It does not matter what my opinions don't change based on my mood or whatever. My opinions are 100% my, and I stick to my opinions always. You're very stubborn with everything. Yeah, exactly. Like when I have an opinion, I stick to it. It's very hard to change me out of that. You'll really have to take me to the ring side and put me in the court to battle it out to change my opinion.
Yeah,
so not
like
gonna happen.
No one trying to change your
No,
opinion.
Missy, I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing with viewers over there. Yes, I'm arguing with viewers.
Everyone has the right for opinion. And on this beautiful topic about shuffle, I might show you guys how I was trading Tesla today. Busy day for me. At first, I started in the pre-market. I went long, but stock went to the downside and I had stop loss. So it got me out, minimized my losses, but still I was negative for the day. Then I've got into long trade here. It's like $3 in the money. Another long profitable day, $1 in the money. And again, life doesn't teach me anything. I forgot to get rid of stop loss and it turned into short trade. Luckily, stock went a little bit to the downside. I got out right away because that was not my plan. Then again, I had $1 long trade, dollar in the money, and another one. So I was scalping today, taking those small moves, but overall, I have like 34 trades a day.
All right. Have to agree. I mean, it doesn't matter. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, all that matters is what does the market do with that info, right? My opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. It's what the market is giving us. The market is giving us a rejection of that news, and that's the only thing that matters. It is giving us a red day off of that news. So Spotify not having a good move off of that decision that they made. QQQs now in reds, absolutely dropping like a hot rock. It is completely cratering going. We broke pre-market levels previously. 405 ended up cracking. 404 ended up cracking. Now we're on our way to 403 on the QQQs. SPYs we're up about, I think, 0.7, 0.8-ish% for today. And now we're actually completely trading that around too. So the market just not having a good day overall, and the downside. So yeah, you know, you guys, opinions are good, but it's all about what the market is presenting us. The same way for Rivian. You know, opinions are great, but let's say I was wrong on this stock over here, it would have completely kept ripping through 125 and start rocking to the top side. Right now, we are trying to come back to 115. Let's see if we can actually hold 115 on the highs, or not on the highs, on the offer, on the way up over here for Rivian. But obviously, if that ends up cracking, it could probably go back to the downside. Prad, you should trade paper account when you're not locked out. Nah, I could, but I'm not going to.
I believe Sean has something for us. Let's visit him.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, I just want to say there's so many names that are just cracking here today, guys. Like high growth names that are just getting absolutely slapped. Chewy down 9%. Square, like, first of all, Rivian, we covered our Rivian there at 11. This is the one that's been holding out pretty good. We did have a short, of course, 124 clapped out at 111, so that was a good short. The only position that I'm holding right now of any real significance is Roblox short right here, 125. So Roblox is $4 into the money. We've just turned positive on Roblox, so that was a good one. Roller coaster day on Roblox, still going to the downside. Really, I don't want to get out of anything. There's a whole bunch of Snapchat, I was gonna say a whole bunch of stuff snapping. Snapchat down 8% right now. Apple holding out on the high side. So I think that's something that we can, you know, sort of hold out for here. Once Apple starts to roll over, look out below, man. Apple takes this out, I think like 163. You're going to get slapped to the downside even harder now. NVIDIA pulls back the whole way. NVIDIA just turning red, actually. Right now, NVIDIA red on that 330 break. Give me a break. This thing was cruising to 350 today. You want to get some value back into this play. Look at Tesla right now, getting hit hard down as well. Still up on the day, Tesla, but getting hit back to 1160 and making moves. There goes Roblox, down $4 now in the money. CEI is holding up pretty good. The Qs are cracking. Lucid's back to the downside as well. AMD holding out okay. But yeah, there's not much solace here anywhere, man. PayPal, Prad, I know you're talking right now about some of these names. PayPal down 8%. Look at its friend Square. I know we talked a little bit about that one. Square down today, guys, 9p. 9% for Square on the downside here. Like, look at this 20-minute chart for Square. Hello, you ever seen a cliff like this, guys? Just straight to the downside goes Square. Like, this has just been an absolutely beast of a couple days here for the market. I talked about the NASDAQ about ready to turn over, and yeah, it's doing that. And this is the Square chart. We're just at 260, so you want to talk about a name that's really fallen off here. Square and PayPal both hitting these rock bottoms. I think you could buy both of these, but you may not, you know, want to do it today. You get some more moves to the downside here as it's starting to crack. And just a new position alert just came in right now. AMC, new position alert here on, you know, the battered up, I guess, and it's not actually beat down that bad. I was going to say the beat up chain, but we're only down 0.5%. We're going to try to defend 40 bucks flat here, guys. So AMC right now in a pickup on the down low. So that's one of the only names I picked up low side here. And there it goes, continues to get flushed. Roblox down to 120. We're short 125 right there. So yeah, I don't know about an out, but this market just continues to get worse and worse, guys. Watch out for your longs.
All right, back to, looks like I'm just want to see what Rivian wants to do right now with the overall market coming down. I wanted to see if Rivian is coming down with it, and it is. Let's go see what Apple is doing. Apple also cracking over here just below VWAP at the moment. And I wanted to take a look at what Europe has been doing, and it looks like Europe did print down hard. So whoever had that trade over there, that was a nice little trade overall too. So nice move on the overall market. Looks like we very well could just close down on the day today just on how the market's behaving. UVXY trying to rip over here, and the opposite direction obviously for overall market. Man, it's Puke City out there. Yeah, indeed, absolutely, getting destroyed. Let's go cover our meme stocks at the moment while we're waiting to see what ends up happening with the overall market right before lunchtime. So we're not too far from 12 o'clock here. 4 minutes for the official lunch hour to be called out. So AMC down about 0.6% at the moment, trying to find support in front of 40. Obviously, AMC not a part of the QQQ. So let's go check out what IWM Russell is looking like. IWM also down about 0.23% at the moment, and so AMC being the biggest component of the IWM Russell 2000, you can understand why now the overall market is just looking bye-bye. It says Miss V. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure, I can bring it up. Look at this. Flash to the downside, Prad. This is crazy, and let's keep going to the downside. Let's take a look at higher time frame, 15-minute chart, to maybe try find some levels. So basically it goes back to the closing price on Friday. Let's see if it's gonna find support in here or will break it to the downside. So I would look for 1137 level, I believe. And meanwhile, we have a new member of Fathers Matters. Welcome to the green side, and thank you for becoming a member. And guys, thank you all for your likes. We are now at 500, so just 500 more needed to get our daily goal, 1,000 likes. So please help to improve our YouTube algorithm and click the like button.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, obviously, someone said all stocks going down and Prad can't trade. Yeah, this is a sad reality of the day today. You know, I can show you my trades where the ideas were right, but you know, it doesn't matter. The timing was wrong, the executions were wrong, and hence I deserve to take the loss that I did. Obviously, did not stick to my risk parameters, did not stick to my rules. Let one emotional trade that I wanted for the whole day make me pull another emotional trade on another side, and that just led to another spiral downwards. So you know, it is just proof that you gotta stick to your rules, guys. Stick to your rules. UPST, really horrible execution but right idea. But over here, Rivian, I had my 125 as my out. Did not get to hold through that because, oh my, there we go. Rivian crashing right now. Look at that 112. You want to go to you?
I'm crushing my salad here. What's up, Salad Nation?
Bon appetit.
He's crushing his salad along with the Rivian short,
I'm trying
baby.
to. No, I'm out of the Rivian short. That's the problem. Like, I can't believe how much this thing just. I mean, what just happened? 112. I don't have Brendan here. I'm going to find something on the news, but the tick just went to minus 1,200. That's bad for the NYSE. Got a piece of salad in my throat here, my teeth.
I will pull it off you over here. Yeah, so obviously, like I said, I right away I tweeted it. I said, tweets and Discord calls don't make you money. It's executions that make you money. So whoever executed this properly, let's go. You're smoking this position today. How much are we down? $20 from yesterday's close. So obviously that 125 short, which I think Sean tweeted out also. So if you guys took that near 125 shorts or the 120 breakdown, or if you reloaded it back near 122 where VWAP is, or 124 like how I tried to, what an insane move on Rivian today. An absolutely crazy move. Look at that big volume spike over here, also allowing it to break through the day's low, and now we're gonna probably turn that day's low into resistance, or even 110 as resistance if the stock is gonna find a little pop coming into it, allowing it to go test that as a barrier. But yeah, Rivian, we're looking for that. Amir, I hope you're here. We're looking for that 78 buy very soon, my friend. We're not too far from there.
Prad, real quick, I just wanted to bring up, someone asked, how can I join the membership? Very easy. You can go to our homepage, and right here there is a join button. So you just click it, and you can join it for $5 a month. Here's a small video. You can see I'm there like explaining what our benefits are being a member. And also, I wanted to also comment that it's okay for markets to turn negative. They can't always be positive. And so it's normal for us to have negatives day, and it's so great that we have community, so we can be able to support each other and help. And for example, Prad sharing his experience, we can learn from that also.
Twitter got a random pop out of nowhere, so that's actually a pretty decent candle if you look at it. Not sure if that candle is legit, so I'm just gonna go over to TradingView real quick and pull up Twitter over here. Nasty volume candle. What the heck? That's a 1 million candle. On the 1 minute. That's not legit, yo. But TradingView says it's legit, so I guess it is. But there we go. Yeah, Twitter that's the biggest candle of the day. 1 million shares traded in that 1 minute, basically, allowing it to get that pop off this bottom. 46. Is it legit? Yeah, confirmed on eSignal also. So near 1 million shares traded on that candle, confirmed on eSignal and on TradingView. So obviously, if something big like that happens on a stock, on the lows like this, then there's a significant of a buyer. There's a big player coming in, and either, Cathy Wood, question mark, says Sean Wood. There's a big player coming in and basically just pushing the market entry long and just going, she likes the name, says Sean. So there we go. Thank you, Sean. I know you're eating, so I think you would rather say this yourself, so I'm going to take those words from you. So yeah, Cathy Wood, question mark, she likes the name. Okay, let's go to Sean.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, you're going to see a lot of those names. Like Palantir's getting woodshedded. Some of these other names, DraftKings. I mean, we had the DraftKings short as well, right? Right here, 37.30, the high of the day. Basically, we had that short, and we got out of it. I am looking forward, not forward to, but I am looking at possible names here that are going to get picked up on this flush. Look, this is to be expected, honestly. Like, you have the announcement of Jerome Powell being, taken for the next 4 years, new term revived. So I just feel like, there is going to be some downward flushing today. And let's take into consideration, guys. Look, I mean, just for an example, look at the triple Qs, as I have a meeting to go to in 2 minutes. But we'll check out the triple Qs here quickly. This is a healthy pullback. You're not going to expect, I mean, I do. First of all, Roblox, $7 now in the money as that name getting hit today. If you have any value, I think you got to come in and start picking some of these names up, man. Like, I may buy more Roblox. I'm still long 77 on the pre-announcement, on the trade before earnings. But look, this is the NASDAQ, man. I mean, we've just been cruising. This is the triple Qs. So we've just been cruising to all-time highs right now. And it's just another one today. We ticked out all-time highs early. And look where we're back to. We're not even back, before we start to say the sky is falling, and they're falling on individual names. There's no doubt about that. But this is November 18th, so Friday. You still have another % or so to fall, or we'll see how far this goes, before you get back to some of these levels of last week even. Okay, so before we start calling major moves back down, you're well off the 50-period moving average. It's a beautiful move upside, but some names are getting absolutely cleaned. Marijuana names, high growth names, like a Twitter, like a PaySafe, like a PayPal. I mean, as I look, there's a lot of these names getting hit. Even AMD down 1% today. Like NVIDIA down 1% today now. Even more than that, as it's back down to 322. What has that? I mean, let's go. Hopefully this will load up. What has NVIDIA did today that deserves a 350 tick, right? Now all the way down to 322, below Friday. Did the world get worse over the weekend? Well, maybe. But, to justify this kind of a move down, who knows? Right now we're short Roblox. We're short this is the only position I have on. We're short right here at 125. So 125 on Roblox, right into here. We'll see if we can bottom down at 114, 115. But so far, this has been a good one for us. ISPC also. Now I'm getting called that I have to go to this meeting. ISPC here, good short for us early. This was a halting name. We're still into this name as well on the short side, trying to make that money back. But right now, man, it's brutal. Check out Facebook, Trader Prad, when you get a second. Back downside, this one's fallen off a cliff as well, down to 340, but might have caught a bid there at 340. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon, and I'll be back. I'm going to end this meeting as fast as I can.
All right. Let's go to Facebook real quick, and then we'll go to AFRM. So Facebook 340. Yeah, obviously 340 would be my buy area. We've seen 340 held up last couple of times also. So nice little dip buy for anyone who had that long entry right in front of it. Let's see what the low was, 340.51. So not sure if you got fills, if you had stink bids though. Maybe you got lucky and caught a fill or two. Let's go to AFRM. AFRM, I said buy 120 long. Looks like we dipped as far as 119 and made that run back through. Gave you a scalp of I think 121.36 or so. So AFRM not really giving you that 125 to 120. But I guess today is the type of day where you just don't really look for longs and wait for the market to really establish a bottom, and then look for the opportunities to go to the high side. Big down move in the overall market today. QQQ is now down 0.5%. SPYs are almost down. SPYs are almost to the red side, but slightly green right now at 0.28. Let's go check out Tesla. Tesla made it a little bounce with the Twitter move, I guess. So Tesla made a nice little bounce off that 1130s, 1132 to be exact, back to 1150. But now we're gonna probably expect another rejection of this 1150 back to 1130s or 1125 on Tesla. Be careful today. Stay away from Tesla, says someone for you, Miss V.
Thank you for keeping me aware. And guys, I mean, I'm definitely away from these crazy moves. As you can see, I trade very careful today, very small scalper moves. And yes, I can see that markets are kind of more unpredictable than usual. So I stay away. And for now, I'm looking for a long opportunity level around, what's going on? Around 1164, something around here. I'm looking 1164.50.
Thank you, Miss V. All right, so Moderna is indeed still climbing, even though the market was, crashing. It looks like Moderna was still going to the high side over there. So not really sure if I want to really look for shorts if market wants to continue going to the high side over here. Return to the high side a little bit. So obviously we're not gonna look for shorts just yet, but if I was looking for a short, it would be around 280. I think it was 283 that I had on my indicator. 283.25 or so, and probably give that risk of 285 for the break of 285. So if that ends up happening on Moderna, then you get a nice little risk to reward scalp on that side. But obviously, if market's gonna try making a move to the top side over here, I'm not gonna be wanting to get short in Moderna at random points. Maybe around 300 would be just hands off around then. But yeah, today Moderna is kind of a little over extended already.
Prad, I just noticed that we have subtitles, and when you say Miss V, it says Miss Lee.
Is that the auto subtitles?
Yeah, so fun.
I'm watching your screen. I can see it. Yeah, auto subtitles. I didn't even know it does that.
Cool.
Google AI advanced, I guess. Actually, Google AI is so advanced that when I was looking at NVIDIA's earnings, they were giving me NVIDIA's earnings from 2022. So yeah, not sure how they were able to look in the future, but I guess their AI is that advanced. Let's go look up NVIDIA right now. NVIDIA also made a bounce off of those lows over there, trying to catch a bottom for stocks in general. I think it's not sure what caused this overall exaggeration to the downside in the market today, but big down move is obviously what we're witnessing right now.
Matthew Bradshaw. Why does Miss Wee tell us about her paper trading Tesla all day, every day? Well, Matthew, first of all, I'm trading paper money. Second of all, I'm trading Tesla every day. Somehow, this is how it is. I like the stock. I feel like I can have profitable days on that. And even though I trade paper money, I treat them real. And that's the way how I learn, because our TMS account on P-Parade is super close to the live account. So that's a great practice for me. And beside that, you guys ask what I'm trading, how my trading going. So yes, I hope I answered your question.
So I think I was on NVIDIA before that. We're pretty much done with that. Miss Lee, yeah, autocorrect to Miss Lee. Where are we going to next? We can go right into, I guess we can go look at ISPC. Let's go check out what ISPC is looking like right now. We did get that move up to $12 or so. The stock was halting all over the place. Obviously, don't like trading stocks like these on my own risk management parameters, but I guess today doesn't really matter because I broke too many of those parameters. Well, I guess I broke one parameter, and then that kind of just led to a spiral into another one. But anyways, today ISPC gave you a chance to get longs in the halts, but obviously not really too much of volume there after the whole halting happened, and that bringing the stock back down to these ranges. Let's see if we can find support in front of $7 or $8, and then and get the later on to go see if we can go higher or higher. If you guys pulled up the stock on the dailies, you'll see that $10 was pretty much the previous high before we made the high today at $12. So the fact that the stock is under 10 right now, not able to find support at this previous high, and actually trying to go find support at the 850s or the $8 could indicate that the stock could have more downside today itself, and then maybe upside later on. Where are we going to? What is Uber doing? Uber is, did you guys hear about the Uber's plan of taking over Duber, which is basically mine and Sean's idea it's just a joke that Sean had that I said I'll incorporate it as my idea. But yeah, Duber actually becoming a reality now. Cannabis going to be delivered through, I believe, one specific retailer, but Uber is going to start delivering it to your places. I obviously, have people who have done that part of the job before through black market and whatnot. So I would like to see how Uber affects them, or are they still prevalent before Uber? And in terms of, we were having this weed talk too, the marijuana sector talk on Friday after work finished, and it was basically regarding weed is so easy to grow, anyone can grow, and it is practically it's free at this point. And the prices for weed were so high at one point, but now they're just drastically dropping. And I took Sean to this, well, not took him, I showed him the store where I basically get my stuff from, and he lost his mind. He was like, wow, 20% off, like this is insane. This is way better prices than I get at my store. So we're just noticing this overall trend of not good indicators for the weed sector. So on that side, I'm still not bullish on the weed sector. Very easy to grow weed in general, and because of that, I can't see, the profits are very slim. I can't see money coming into that sector in abundance levels that people think it will.
I like this comment by Astralis Lux, as if people need more reason to be lazy. I can relate so bad. Like now on Uber Eats, you can even order like something from grocery shopping, from Walmart, and I more and more find out that I would order random things, like literally like one bottle of something, because I'm lazy to go to the store. It's convenient, super convenient, but at the same time, I start feeling that I'm becoming too lazy.
Not bullish in weed in general. Yeah, I agree with that. Anyone can grow, not everyone can grow it to maximize the THC content. Yeah, but listen, not everyone is a complete fiend and wants 70% THC in their blood every time of their life. People just want a bud to smoke when their kids are going to bed and they can watch a movie with their wife. Okay, not everyone wants the highest, most potent content at all times. If you want to cheap out at times, you can grow some really easy weed at your balcony in California and not have to worry about paying money on a monthly basis. So on that side, you're saving, you're going the easy route, you're going the money route. Weed is lot easier to grow for someone who's not trying to smoke the best of the best of the best products. Trust me. So on just off of that side, I can't be bullish on there because there's a lot of money that can go right away to the black market, that can go away to the consumer itself who can grow it at home, that can not go into the direct channels that the market wants it to go to or predicts it will go to. We have seen the legalization in Canada play out, was not a great play. The stock market did not really accept it. We've seen market prices go down drastically for weed, and we're talking about those high THC content prices absolutely get destroyed. So we're not bullish on this side. At least I'm not bullish on this side. And we know what happened with the whole CBD scams. Everyone just put a CBD in front of their name and became a really highly evaluated health company out of nowhere. So weed sector still has a lot of troubles that they have to go through. So we're nowhere in a zone where we can start popping off and start having that culture change in that zone.
Quack Shot is asking, what time is it? Well, it could be 4:20, but it's not because it's like o'clock and subscribe o'clock. So team, we are now nearing 600 likes. Still more than 2,800 people are watching. I know that each and every of you are having the like button. So if you're watching from the phone, and please just close the chat for 1 second, give us a like and come back. We would really appreciate that. It means so much to us.
QQQ's looking like wants to come back down again over here. Let's see if we can hold up around 402. So far, we made a little bit of the higher lows and higher highs pattern towards after the bottoms over here that we're witnessing. But obviously, looking to see if we can find our way back to the green side in the overall market today. Gonna doubt that a little bit. Would like to see how far red do we close today, and what other catalysts come out and help the market decide one direction or the other. Don't want to see whipsaw action. We saw the market run up in the open, now run down afterwards. I don't want to see another run back up and flat, because that's gonna be absolutely crazy. I would like the market to decide a direction and stick to that direction, and hopefully stick to that direction for the rest of the month. That way we get some nice clean trades and we don't have to worry about a whip whop action on positions overall. You are missing Lucid. Let's go check out Lucid. Yeah, Lucid made a nice little bounce off of those bottoms near $50 or so, obviously, but rejection near 56 is what I'm going to expect if we do end up going back there to those highs. Rivian is on the way back. I can pull up Rivian again. Rivian is indeed on the way back to 112s or so, but look for a rejection around this price. You could maybe give it to 115, something that I was doing over here. Get short 122, give that $3 risk for the whole day short, and obviously did not manage that trade properly. But yeah, if you do get short here, pretty much give it till VWAP or that $3 room, and you have another good risk reward short. I think Jude Fernando was saying Rivian $100 or less end of week. At the way that the stock is trading, Jude Fernando is not wrong about it in any shape or form. So we are looking for that crack of 100 coming in probably today, maybe tomorrow, maybe end of the week. We'll find out. Coming up next on Memes and Movers. Roblox. Let's go check out Roblox. Roblox making also a nice little bounce off of these lows near 117.30 or so, trying to run back towards 120 right now. 120 slightly breaking, looking to see if we can go back to 122s or 125s. Obviously, surprised Roblox having a pretty bad of a red day. We are down 10%, which means the stocks are on SSR, short sale restriction. You cannot short the stocks by just taking out liquidity off the bids. You can only do so by getting picked up on an uptick on the offers. PFE, yeah, we can talk about PFE. We actually haven't pulled up PFE all day today. One of the stocks, along with the whole Moderna and BioNTech play that's going on. So 5 to 11 or 5 to 12, as Miss V corrected me not too long ago, as to what the age group was, being the medication being approved for that age group, and for the adults, the booster shots being approved for adults overall. So the Pfizer medication, the Moderna medication, the overall vaccination play kind of coming back up there. The cases are going up, so we'll see if more lockdowns are going to happen. I believe Austria went under lockdown not too long ago. Not sure if they're still under lockdown or not. And Ontario cases are going up too over here. So I'm expecting to see a lockdown coming very soon.
Oh, no.
And if that ends up happening, then that's that. Miss V, you have something to say about that?
Well, I don't want it to happen, and hopefully it won't. It's so annoying, and Toronto was one of the cities I feel like had the hardest lockdowns in the whole world. It was so harsh. I don't want to go through this again. Anyways, people talk about SEV. Can we take a look at this?
Yeah, let's go check out SEV right now. So SEV, what about 4 million shares? Looks like we are big time down on this position, 18% to the downside today, an overall $5 move off of yesterday's close. So today looks like 24. We did make a little bit of a run up in pre-market, trying to see if we can go open higher, but we ended up opening up lower, around 24 or so, and then we kept getting rejected off of 24 completely, and now trying to find support around $20. Volume did depreciate, but now we're picking up a little bit. So I'd like to see if the stock is going to find its way to break above this range high, or is it just going to keep getting rejected off those ranges. Better move all your furniture into the studio. Not sure what that means, but yes.
Guys, I have had put order for long trade in this area, 1162.40, I believe. So I'm now in a long trade, and I'll keep you updated. Probably my stop out will be 1150.
Thank you, Miss V. So we'll see what happens on that. Whenever you want to come in, feel free to just take the camera away. LGVN 13% up still. Looks like the stock has found support at VWAP, even though the market is crashing. LGVN just not following suit. So we like all of these key indications that it's not gonna follow the market beta. It wants to do its own thing. It has its own momentum. It has its own mind overall. So I'd like to see where LGVN wants to head towards. Do we go crack $12 later in the day and actually end up higher, or are we going to just sideways trade, barcode around $11 around VWAP, and not really give any excitement for the intraday traders? But yeah, if you are a swing trader and you were long on Friday, you're absolutely loving this position. Or even if you're long anytime before Friday, you're absolutely loving this position at the current moment. I would hate lockdowns, but remember what happened with the first lockdown about the market. It dropped. It's coming. Yeah, the March drop. Yeah, that was a pretty lucrative time for day traders, especially for those who capitalize on the down move. But yeah, we'll see if that ever ends up happening. Don't say crashing. If something's crashing, it's crashing, my friend. Is mRNA running on news today, or just doing what mRNA does? No, mRNA is moving on news along with the Pfizer news and the biotech news in general, which is the boosters being approved by the CDC, and basically that's helping the stock. So like I said, I would try to get short in front of 285, but the stock has very strong momentum. It has good catalyst overall. The market has been red, but even though the market is red, Moderna has been upside. So if you're seeing all these moves, we're not going to try and jump in front of the train for Moderna, because that's gonna completely destroy you, right? Look, we're seeing down move on QQQs. We're seeing completely opposite on Moderna. That's why you don't try to fight the trend at that point. Early Black Friday sale. Yeah, I guess that's exactly what's going on the QQQs. It's just an early Black Friday sale. Buy the dips, guys. We're getting the market at a discount. Black Friday discount, right?
Do you have any plans for Black Friday? Remember you wanted to buy the chair? But then
Nah.
you gave up.
Nah, I don't got money. I'm broke. I'm big broke. If anyone wants to buy me a chair, though, I'm looking for a Secret Labs chair for Christmas. I've never had Christmas, and I'm big broke. So if you want to hook your boy up, we'll give you the address. But nah, I'm joking. Don't
Yeah, I will
don't buy
also
that.
open donation, or what's that account
What?
where you can get money?
GoFundMe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
if you
open an
wanna-
account for you.
Yeah, if you want to start a GoFundMe for broke boy Prad, that'll be great. mRNA, yeah, there we go. A little rejection, but I'm still not thinking sure until I see something very obvious stand out on the time of sales. We're not even filtering it for 99 shares or more, so let's quickly do that. And then if we see anything obvious, then it would be somewhat of an indication to get short on Moderna. But at the time being, Moderna wants to keep going higher while the market, like I said, wants to go lower. So not really looking for that position just yet. Pratt spends his money on weed only. That's right, boy. That's right. Weed and on public transit, because I spend about $500 a month on just public transit. So yeah, that's that. Buy a chair from Neil's desk. Yeah, steal it from Neil's desk that Arun's sitting on. Right. At this point, looking at a short of 300 on Moderna, that's the only level that I would look short for Moderna. Not anytime soon. Let's go check out.
Let's go
sorry.
Tesla. Guys, Tesla is moving back to the upside, and here's my trade. I'm still sitting in here. We'll look for my first out at around 1166, so stay with me.
Nice trade on there on the Tesla long there. Hopefully it
Thank
runs
you.
back through VWAP all the way up, taking
Hopefully.
the market with it to the green side. But AFRM over here also trying to do something similar, finding support around 120 or so. It did dip about $1 and 20-ish cents under, but it's trying to make its way back towards this 122, 125 level. Well, not really 125. We never really got there after these bottoms, but we're trying to see if we can break this 122 to the high side. Where we're going to practice sitting in Brandon's seat, and it will make you tougher. That's 100%. 100%
We wouldn't take
right.
Brandon's seat even for free. They say it's very hurtful to sit on that.
Yeah, that's I 100% agree. I don't know how he does it, and he's an absolute trooper. Palantir, maybe reversal. Obviously, Palantir. With the downgrades and everything, downgrades hold a little bit more weight in my heart than most things, because people follow banks a lot, and if RBC or one of the top 5 banks call out a downgrade for Palantir to especially go all the way back to $19, I would want it to go test in those ranges before doing so. So here we are. There's some size on 2050, as you guys can see. Not too much, but just something to note. There's some size on 2050 on the offer. I'm just trying to see if there's some size on 21. Probably not, because we might have chewed it on the way down. So probably not some size on 21, but maybe any size got re-added. So yeah, overall though, the long in front of 20 is a play that you can take before the stock breaks 20 to the downside. You can scalp the longs in 20, which does look good.
Let's go.
Prad, you need a roommate? No, I don't do roommates. I'm gonna live in a cardboard box by myself. Prad lives with his parents. That's right. Prad lives with his parents at the moment. It's probably why we only see Brandon standing. No, he's sitting on a bar stool type of chair.
The only thing is missing is a drink.
A drink.
By the way, someone was asking, like, a little bit confused, joined us for the first time in a long time. So guys, again, we are live from 8:30 until 4 p.m. From 8:30 until 11 a.m. Neil, Sean and Brandon, and taking care of the show from 11 until 2 p.m. Me and Prad are here to host Memes and Movers, and from 2 and until 4, again back Neil, Sean and Brandon to trade the power hour with you. So please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you receive notifications when we're back on air. And great news for me, I'm out of my Tesla trade, guys. My first out was at 1167, second one 1169, and I got in 1162, so it's around $5 in the money. Let's go.
Nice trade on Tesla over there for Miss V, and congratulations for
Thank you,
anyone who
Prad.
took that bottom long over there on the overall market or Tesla or any stocks really. Asana had a bounce off of this bottom over here. Palantir also had a nice little bottom on that side, and as you guys can see, Tesla, Miss V rocking that long. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna let Miss V read it, and then I'll give my thoughts for that.
Just give me a sec.
Yeah, don't worry. So we'll just wait for Miss V until she comes back. But yes, 100%. Prad looks mad again. No, Prad's chilling. I have no emotions. Prad's dead right now in his heart. Prad's very much so dead in his heart right now. No emotions, no thoughts, no. I have opinions. Trust me, I have opinions.
That's
But
for
you
sure.
guys don't like the opinions I give you guys. So probably now no point in even giving you guys those today.
For sure, we like your opinions. Otherwise, why
Do
would
we have a
we?
super chat?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
like we do like your opinions. Why would 3,000 people be watching us? And it's cool when we have a community and everyone can share their opinions without fighting. Just the fact that everyone have the right for that. Dominic from Lara sent us a super chat. Thoughts and prayers to the people in Waukesha, VWI, where a sad and horrific tragedy happened during a Christmas parade. Yeah, I've read those news. This is super sad, and we're with you, sending those thoughts and praise to everyone who've been affected or their beloved ones were affected.
Alan B, one of our viewers, obviously, not trying to put you on highlight or on spotlight here or anything, but just I guess our only connection that, as far as I know, for the horrible incident that happened in Waukesha, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but in Wisconsin. Horrible incident. Even watching those videos was pretty disturbing to me. You have your daughter's friends are in that marching band that they got hurt. Prayers out to them, their families, to you, your families. I can only imagine the conversations you're having to have with your child right now, and the terror and the trauma that everyone's going through. That's from that place. So. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I can't believe that happened again. I believe the last time that happened was in Toronto. If I'm wrong, maybe it's not in Toronto, but I remember the last time it happened was very bad, and then watching it happen over here was I'm lost for words. I can't really say anything. But yeah, moment of silence, I guess, for the people that have lost their lives in that moment, in that incident, and yeah, we'll just stay quiet for a couple seconds here. All right, yeah. So amen to that, and we'll come back over here. It's okay, Prad. We all lose sometimes. No, Prad never loses. I always win. Even when I'm losing, I'm always winning, and that's why I say I'm not really mad. I'm just dead in emotions because I let my mind completely ruin my day trading today. So that's probably why I'm kind of emotionless on that side. But anyways, coming back to Asana. Asana is a company, software. Not I guess it's a company. It is a company, but it's a software that I remember using a lot when I used to work in the tech world. So not sure if Asana is still a big thing in the tech world, but I've used it a lot, and just because of that, I'm bullish on Asana. I actually love their user friendliness. I love the way how easy it was to use, especially for someone who's wasn't having a lot of experience in the tech world and then ended up in the tech world. How easy it was to pick it up and use it was just mind blowing to me. And then obviously we have the competitors like the GitLabs and the Trello boards and the other what are the boards called, these Kanban boards, companies that manage projects and supposed to manage projects in general. So there's a lot of them out there, and there is no real barrier to entry for these companies. But I remember using Asana, and just off of that memory, I like what's going on that side. So if you guys are using Asana in your companies, if you're in a tech firm or whatever, obviously you guys are here day trading most probably. But if you guys have any Asana memories, or if you guys use Asana Asana, then yeah, feel free to put it in chat. Just gives me an indication as to see how popular Asana is. I love how it says best on TOS or Think or Swim. Got it. Hopefully, Prad just lost company, but yeah, I mean, technically it's my money, but it is company money. But it's coming out of as Sean says, we are over here traders. We eat what we kill. So let's say a day that Prad goes home without a bunny, basically I don't get to eat dinner that night, right? So luckily I'm not in that position because I get to go home to my mom and not tell her that I lost today and still get to eat nice bomb biryani at dinner. But no, we are day traders. We eat what we kill. It is company money though, but it's still out of my pocket in a way. Mediocre. What do you mean? All right, Rivian collapsing, Miss V.
We have another super chat from Dominic Familara bringing RAS to us. Ross.
Yeah, we'll go to Ross right now. RAAS. Let's go check out RAAS. Need to find out what market. Okay, on New York. So RAAS on New York with about 5.7 million shares traded overall. Looking to see what the percentage is, and the percentage is 27% overall. Looking to actually break higher right now. Volume spikes coming in onto the stock. Not significant for the rest of the day, but still pretty high for the ones right next to it. So that candle is higher than the next 4 to 5 candles beside it. So it looks like the volume and the momentum still to the high side. We have a couple dry spots where there is no liquidity, and that's why you're seeing these spike ups over here are pretty much liquidity gaps, and we would like to see the stock come back and really test those areas to see if there is any supply there. But if there isn't, then the stock is just going to completely rock back to the downside because of this lack of supply for this demand that was created at this price point. So RAAS trying to continue going to the high side right now as we speak with some nice clean volume spikes. Tell Prad life is too short. He's doing a great job. Oh, please. All right, where are we going to? Some news for Rivian, guys. Watch this stock. Yeah, we've been watching Rivian for almost all day now. Rivian obviously did make that break out of 112 all the way to 113, 114, and this is where I would have basically gotten short, gotten short 114 and risked $1. But I don't think I would have gotten the fill at 114. Nope, I would have gotten the fill at 114. I would have gotten short around here and risked $1 or $2 where VWAP is actually for that short. Rivian. What a beautiful call out, but obviously loser.
Prad, we have a great question in terms of Day Trade World platform. And here, guys, I just sent you the link on the chat. You can go to the website and find out more information. And the question was, do we have to be in the office to work with Day Trade World? No, you do not have. You can even open an office with Day Trade World at your home and trade there. Or you can find office in the country or city you are in. If there is no one, you can open it at your home, and Day Trade the World with P-Parade platform available everywhere in the world except to the US due to regulation. So guys, go to the link and find out more if this suits you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you're in Canada, especially, I don't know why you would use any other broker except for P-Parade, to be honest. Direct access, direct market access, multiple gateways that you can use at your advantage if you learn how to. The fees, I haven't seen fees like this, and to wrap it all off, the cherry on top is the shorts. I see you guys talking about how are we able to short every single stock in the world out there. It's because of our broker, man. We have a great broker available to pretty much locate shorts for almost any stock, any IPO. Granted that it is a liquid enough or a hyped up enough. Say tier 1 broker. Not sure what that means, Sean, so I'm gonna throw it over to you.
Man, that's quick. Yeah, no, good explanation. I just want to tell everyone, yeah, it is. Sometimes we get questions asked about, who is the broker and everything like that. We have a tier 1 broker, obviously, checks the street for us. We have great relationships. And the thing about the shorting, And again, I've been working for Day Trade the World for 22 years, various roles, traveled all over the world, helped open up offices, spoken directly to these said brokers as well. And the thing is that we really leverage, and this is the big thing, we leverage the relationship with the broker because we have over 4,000 traders trading worldwide. So when you're calling up whomever, Robinhood, or however you guys get your shorts. Obviously, there's going to be more traders there, but we're very, very specific in what we trade. And they also know that as a firm, as a prop firm, we are flat at the end of the day. So anything that is lent out to us is simply returned EOD, end of day. So that gives us a huge advantage. Unlike when you're borrowing from Robinhood, you borrow 1,000 shares of AMC. I know it's not hard to borrow, but as an example, well, that's now tied up. So there's only so many more of those shares that they're going to give available because you may tie those up for a day, 2 days, a week, a month, however it's going to work. Here at Day Trade the World, our big advantage really is that we settle every day. So that allows us to simply return those shorts. And that's another reason why it's cheap for us to trade it because that's a daily fee, right? So if I say it's 40, like to short that ISPC today, which I am short right now, $1 in the money, that trade cost me, here it is right here.
$44.
This trade cost me $43 or 47, whatever it was when Arun got it for me live. So now obviously when I'm short 1038 right now and it's at 930, this is a trade that we've paid for and now we're able to go short. So that's why I said tier one broker. We don't give the exact name, although, one night at a bar, maybe I won't. But we will, just continue to support our Day Trade the World traders. And again, Prad, great explanation.
Awesome. Yeah. So not sure what. So I guess that's what tier one broker meant. I didn't. Obviously, there's multiple tiers. So that's good to know that we are a tier one broker. So yeah, there you guys go. Better explanation from the boss man himself as to how our platform works and why it is that the abilities to short multiple stocks all over the place. I've seen that complaint a lot. IRNT. Someone. Did you have something, Miss V?
In terms of platform, I just wanted to add that we guys don't hold overnight and have to be flat by 4 p.m. Eastern because also there were questions about our trading style if we are day traders. Yes, we are. So by 4 p.m. we are flat. And I believe you just started to bringing up that name. IRNT on New York is down more than 9%, Brad.
Yeah, IRNT on New York down about almost 10% right now. Actually has been down 10% at one point in the day. Oh, we deal with tier one brokers. We're not one. Got it. So back to IRNT over here. So 1.5 million shares traded. It has been down 10% at one point. Obviously, you guys know what that means. It is on SSR. You cannot short it on the bid. You have to get picked up on the offers when the stock is going higher. So if you want to short it, you have to wait on the offers to get short. Obviously, at the right moment that we're talking about, we're seeing candles equivalent to the rest of the day, or even significantly larger for compared to the other most of the day, except for this one candle over here. So it looks like IRNT wants to continue going downside over here as we're speaking about it. Just not looking very good on the position over here. I need to tighten my arm for my mic arm so that doesn't fall off. You guys going on and on about this great broker, but don't say who it is. Yeah, the broker is unnamed, but if you are out of the U.S., you guys can come here. You guys can do the P Pro 8. Buy STNE now. Why does it matter? Is that what I hear? Yeah, it should not matter. That's so right. STNE. Let's go check out what STNE is looking like. STNE on. Oh, that's not STNE. There you go. STNE on NASDAQ down about 11%. So, man, yeah, multiple stocks just getting slaughtered today. SPYs are still up about 0.5%. So that's good for the overall S&P 500. But, QQQ down, trying to get back to flat or trying its best. STNE over here down about 11.7%. And actually turning around from the $17 over here that we were just at. So it looks like it wants to come back to the low of day, which is around 1650 or so, and might try to find support there again. Stop testing trading lessons.
Prad, Brandon is giving us a popping name, LGVN. Keep going.
Let's go check out LGVN. Yeah, so at LGVN, like I said, when the market was coming down, we held VWAP and we were actually making this lower, even though these higher lows and higher highs weren't significantly higher than the previous candles. You know, we got that pattern coming in and slightly holding above VWAP each time, just even slightly above than the last candle. So nice to see that overall pattern. And then when the market started, you know, popping back up from those lows for today, we are seeing LGVN pop also. This is why, you know, fighting the trend is always not recommended. Look for the trend for the stock compared to the overall trend against the market. If they're similar, then, you know, you look for you know, the right trade in the right direction kind of idea. But if they're opposite, it's more of a chance that the stock starts going higher with the market when the market's going higher, when the stock wasn't going lower when the market was going lower. So look for that chance over here for LGVN to continue going, making a new high a day if QQQs and SPYs want to keep going back towards VWAP. Why are you not on TMS? I would have to remake a whole layout, and also it would just I don't know. TMS fills are great, but it's, you know, obviously not a real legitimate fills, but, you know, TMS fills will be good for training purposes at least. BAC gonna drop fast, don't miss it, boys. Let's go check out BAC. Bank of America. And more importantly, I'm not trading TMS, let's be honest, because I'm a little emotional about it. I don't want to really go back into a training module system and take more trades after completely ruining my day today. So there's a little bit of honesty on that side. I don't really want to you know, put more of my emotional capital to work when I've been kind of shooting myself in the foot over here today. Short forward, high bump.
Yeah,
and
thank
low
you very
forward. Sorry.
much.
I
We
forget
delegated
sometimes.
responsibilities here a little bit. So Jason, let's pretend you never heard that. Jason Smith sent us a super chat. Thank you, Jason. Short forward, high bump and low premiums. Any thoughts, Prad?
You know, short Ford kind of would I would like to play if short did not say they were jumping out of the whole Rivian game over there. So obviously Ford getting the opposite move of Rivian because of that. You know, they said we don't want to be partnered with these guys anymore. Their plan is kind of horrible. We don't really understand what the heck is going on that side and whatnot. So good to see that Ford making a more educated decision on their position with Rivian. So shorting Ford over here at the high 20s kind of makes sense because we're almost at the high a day area, and you could maybe scalp it down to VWAP. But I think Ford is gonna turn the $20 or $19 into what previously was $12. So I'm not really looking to you know, be bearish on this company just yet until they go find another level to trade in. Bro, they are out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said, I think. Pretty sure. Lol Ford, don't say that. I love Ford. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not a Ford guy. I'll be honest. You know, the whole Ford cars never appealed to me. Maybe the Mustang a little bit, but the Shelby Mustangs, GTs a little bit. But besides that, Fords are not for me. I'll be a little honest on that side. But yeah, Ford's for the American, the all-American muscle. Is that Ford or is that Dodge? I forget. Look at the short costs for what? For Ford, I guess it's pretty much free right now. If I want to short Ford, I can. Oh, I'm locked out, so I can't even test it. But if I want to short Ford, we don't have to pay for shorts. Ford is stable. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to get to. Ford is just chilling, big chilling. Pratt seems like no, I'm a public transit guy. Listen, how many times do I gotta tell you guys I'm broke? I spend money on public transit on a day-to-day basis. All right, I'm not a car guy. I'm a public transit guy at the moment. Ford is the truck only. Anything else, I don't know, that's questionable. Yeah, fair. Ford trucks, they are big. They are big. RAAS about to explode. Let's go check out what RAAS is looking like. So RAAS is volume is still there, not really depreciating just yet, but it says the stocks is on stocks. The stock is on SSR, so that we are up 27%. So not sure why we're on SSR. Maybe at one point we were down 10% today, and then just started ripping to the moon from the opening price. So that could be the reason why the stock is on SSR, or it's a bug, and that could not be the truth. Where we're going to? Does Arun really drive a Prius? Arun, do you drive a Prius? All right, he doesn't, guys. There you go. There's your answer. Thanks for borrowing me your Lambo. Hey, don't tell people about that. I gotta tell people I'm broke. Don't be telling people that. AFRM is busting to the upside. Let's go check out what AFRM is doing. AFRM. AFRM, yeah, wow. Look at AFRM. Like I said, that 120 long-ish ended up panning out. That 120 longish ended up holding out, and we're looking for that 125 short on AFRM. Obviously, maybe you can wait for VWAP rejection if you don't want to, push your keys or push your chips over here. But if you do push your chips here, you're gonna have to give it to that VWAP room a little bit higher than VWAP. Love my Prius. Yeah, we have a Prius. I don't know what happened to it. I haven't seen it in years, but we have a Prius at home. I think my brother gave it to his wife's sister. What's wrong with the Prius? Nothing's wrong with the Prius. It's just kind of slow for me, but nothing's wrong with the Prius. Priuses are great. Love from Poland. Ooh, okay. Hello. Welcome to TraderTV.Live. If this is your first time.
Moms and Mirrors edition.
Memes and Movers edition. That's right.
Moms and Mirrors. Oh my God.
Moms and Memers. I kind of like that. Kind of has a ring to it. Does anyone use Walmart delivery now? Yeah, that's a good question.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You get your grocery shipped to your house?
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it is so annoying. I'm overusing the thing, and I'm becoming super lazy because literally, like, you forgot to buy pieces, right? You can order them just to not go.
Is it free delivery?
Oh no.
No, okay.
No, it's like $10 just per delivery, plus some more money, so it's really expensive, but so convenient.
Valeriia is rich, yeah. That's all I can say. Valeriia makes the real money here.
I know what you spend all your money for. You already said that, and I spend for freaking Uber and Uber deliveries.
I spend money on Uber too, man. Uber takes a lot of my income. Uber sucks me dry, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to get home to mama or whoever you gotta get home to. So yeah, Uber, thank you for getting me home safe 90% of the time.
Lol.
Not me. Walmart will take forever to get to London. Fair enough. From London, yeah. Tea and crumpets. Mooms and movers. Yeah, exactly. Mooms and movers. But I have a question for you guys in chat. So on Twitter, we were having a healthy discussion with a random person. So Jude, myself, and I don't know, some random person, basically arguing about appliance purchases from Best Buy or Costco. Would you much rather buy appliances? Maybe we can do this as a poll. Would you much rather buy it from Costco or Best Buy? So, I was looking for Black Friday deals for my dad. He wants new headphones. He hates the fact that, every time he buys headphones, the sides are plastic and they break. But this gaming headphone that I have, it's a metal frame and it never really breaks. Everything about it on the frame is metal. I've been using this for 5 years. So my dad used it last night and he was like, I want something like that. I want a metal frame. So we were just going through Best Buy and comparing prices between Best Buy and Amazon. Best Buy prices over $20 to $30 on some of the products, and some of the products weren't even in stock. You had to order them to overpay them, and your delivery is not really prime 2-day delivery. And so just going off of that, I was like, all right, dude, screw Best Buy. Go to Amazon. Instantly bought it from Amazon within the very second. And
Best
you know,
Buy has earnings tomorrow. though.
Best Buy has earnings tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I was trying to, you know,
That's cool. And
I'm trying to
actually,
beat up Best Buy because of that.
and actually, what again? Would you rather buy what?
Would you rather buy appliances from Costco or
Appliances?
Best Buy?
Cool.
So this guy was basically saying, oh, you know, Best Buy is way better. I would only go from Best Buy this, Best Buy that. Best Buy makes money off of appliances. Yo, listen, we had a thing called Future Shop. Future Shop shut down and Best Buy had to buy them out. If the only thing that you're gonna rely on after starting up as a tech company are appliances, then I'm worried for you. I'm very worried for you. I'm scared for you. I can buy my groceries, my fridge, a washing machine if I wanted to, a patio, all from the Costco website, sitting at my home, and get them all shipped to my house. So why would I go to Best Buy instead? Right? It just doesn't make sense for me to go to Best Buy when I can go one-stop shop at Costco. Costco sells appliances? ? Come on, Chewy. Come on, Chewy.
I've never been.
And someone said, does Costco, and the same guy was arguing me about Costco's, you know, doesn't give you free installation or doesn't deliver to you. What are you smoking, buddy? Like, come on, man. Come on, brother. But yeah, Best Buy over Costco. I think Costco is gonna take over. There was a time in the day when Best Buy had a viable plan of business, and that was they had to educate people what the products were. These days, you just go to YouTube, type in MKBHD. What does the new Google Pixel Pro look like? What are the features that it has? And right away, you can go buy it from YouTube or Google itself. I don't have to go to Best Buy, click on Best Buy, create an account, sign up, have a protection plan, do all that nonsense. And the whole idea that Best Buy was thriving was because they had to educate people about the products. That era is gone. People don't need to be educated about products anymore. YouTube has taken over that side. And if you get educated and can buy at the same second while not leaving your house, why would you buy at Best Buy? Why would you go buy from elsewhere when you can just directly buy from Google for cheaper than Best Buy? That's my opinion. I think Best Buy earnings could come out great tomorrow, but I'm still bearish on that stock. It is going to be the next blockbuster in terms that the company is going to get shut down if they don't figure out how to drive sales to their tech side. Very soon, companies like Amazon and other retailers or companies themselves, like I buy all my products I bought that HyperX headphones from HyperX directly. I bought this Logitech mouse from Logitech directly. So if they don't figure out how to take, you know, buyers like me, I spell danger for Best Buy. Boomers use Best Buy. I wrap my case. Thank you, Bill Scott. Thank you.
And just like I agree with everything you said. The only thing, once I ordered a lamp from Amazon.
Lamp.
It never arrived. And plus, I found out that like every retailer can place their goods on Amazon, so you never know if it's legit or not.
Yeah,
So
but
kind of,
but
no?
you do reviews.
All right, that's a good idea. So after ordering that lamp, it never arrived and never ordered from
You
Amazon.
got that from Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
Never
usually
arrived.
look at reviews. Like I look for 5-star reviews. I
Okay.
look for like over 1,000, over 2,000
Okay.
reviews. If there is no 2,000 reviews of at least 5-star or something, then it's probably a Chinese seller trying to
Yeah,
scam you or
shady.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happens.
That's true. Well,
That
because
happens.
everyone talk about how Amazon is great and I like online shopping, as we figured out, but I was just like not really trustworthy. And we have a super chat from Real Smart Money LLC. Thoughts on 12 out of 3 $10.50 put on GOEV, GOEV. Not sure if I got it right.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, cool, thanks.
So that's just my opinion on Best Buy. Let's see how Best Buy earnings come out tomorrow. Is it after or before?
Best Buy before they open tomorrow.
Before they open tomorrow.
Let me double check.
All right, so GOEV 13% up today. looking to go higher, looks like, even though, like I said, market's been coming down for quite a bit. This is another example similar to LGVN, which was holding around VWAP, and then when the market starts popping, the stock really finds momentum to rock to the top side. But if market doesn't really find the move to the highs, looks like we could make a pattern known as a head and shoulder and go down. Looks like though we broke that head and shoulder, because this right side shoulder is starting to go higher than the left side shoulder. Canada Computers is great for computers, yeah, but honestly, I think any single tech retailer out there is going to die off very soon. It's just going to be all online sales, man, especially for tech. The online sales are going to take over. There's going to be no need for a brick and mortar store to sell tech anymore, because there is no need to educate people in that sorts. Of course, like, you have your boomers who like to go into stores, but then I don't know. Sean, I think Sean did his research on the internet and just bought it from Google. He didn't go to Best Buy. He directly ordered it from Google's website. Arun, did you order directly from Google's website? There you go, directly from Google's website.
My iPhone also straight from Apple Store.
Straight from Apple Store. Like, who's really buying it from things? No one.
Yeah.
Like this phone, the phone that I have that I can't even find it. My dad got it on plan with Rogers because he got scammed by Rogers forever and ever, and is gonna continue to get scammed by Rogers forever and ever. So
you can buy at Rogers if you wanna buy a plan also.
That's what I mean by scam.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
That's what I mean by scam.
Okay.
Yeah. Like my dad just keeps getting scammed by Rogers.
Yeah, okay.
Like he's like, oh, new plan? Oh, 2 years for free? Oh, bye. You got scammed, bro. You got scammed for a phone that you don't even use.
That's true.
So
you showed it
wrap.
so good. Real quick, I just want to give a shout out. Mark Lester Lazaro. Miss Valeriia, can you greet my baby Sophia Stacy? She likes your hair. Well, Sophia Stacy, hi. Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed. My hair are not pink anymore. Fresh blonde. So good to be blonde.
Good night, Mr. Buckley. Have a good night, my friend. And Jude, we were basically talking about your friend who tweeted the supply shortage. Sir, yeah, exactly. The supply shortage on the Best Buy topic, and I was just explaining my thoughts and the same conversation that we were having on Twitter with the random, including with your friend. Also, if there is any techies out there who actually know how to make how to code properly, message me. I have some questions for you guys, so slide into my DMs. I have some questions I need answered. Somebody stole package off my doorstep. No, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Indians love a good deal. Yeah, always, man. I gotta save money, all right? Listen, I gotta save money so I can move out, so I cannot be broke. It's all a process. It's all a process. Waiting for Prad's blonde hair. Yeah, it's not going to happen because you guys are not going to take the like button to 3K. I don't trust that you guys have it in you. I gave you till end of January, so I'm doubting you guys. I'm really challenging you guys to see if you guys can do it. So if you guys can do it, then I will do what I promised, which is blonde hair. All right. GOEV 13% overall to the top side. Looks like 12%. 12 million move. 13 million shares almost traded. I'm trying to think over here, but I can't. 13 million shares almost traded on GOEV. Looking to go back to the high side over here. The high of day, obviously, 1151. And even though QQQs are coming down right now, we're seeing a little bit of a red prince going on, but the stock's not really coming off anytime soon. Any thoughts on BTC and ETH? Yeah, I gave my thoughts on Bitcoin not too long ago. Kind of have to go to the washroom real quick. I gave my thoughts on Bitcoin not too long ago, and which is basically, I think Bitcoin's trying to find out what the next 50K price point is. We saw Bitcoin balance itself around 50K for quite a bit. So now we're really trying to find out what the next price is. Is it going to be 58K? Is it going to be 55K? Are we going to turn to 52K? Or is it going to be 50K again? So what is going to be the new 50K for the overall stocks? Not stocks, for Bitcoin is what's going to matter for us, is in my opinion. All right. Prad, say your DMs still open. They're always open, my friend. All my DMs are open. But just don't be trying to send me dirty pictures. Ford. We can go back to Ford. We were just talking. Oops, sorry. That's not where I need to be typing. We can go back to Ford here. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ford's still ripping. Ford just making a new high a day right now. The washroom Canadian thing. What do you guys call a bathroom? Yeah, I got to go to the washroom. But Ford continuing to go higher over here. 5% up right now. Even though the market's looking to come down, look at the size on the bids propping it up and actually building up as the stock is going higher and higher. So looks like the Rivian dropout actually being accepted by the market even more than you would have previously thought. So Prad, you look like you're good at basketball. Only in the paint. Only in the paint. I'm not good at like, not throws. I'm not good at shots, but I'm only good at the paint. Let's quickly go to Sean, and I'll be right back, guys.
I threw on the sweater here today, man. It's getting a little chilly up in here. Yeah, good talk. I actually have done some purchases off Best Buy, Amazon, everything. Look, I think as long as you get a trusted seller. The one thing I'm going to say is when you're on Best Buy, I only do the verified by Best Buy. I don't do the marketplace sellers. So that's one thing to make sure. You don't want to get like, used product. Because remember, these websites do sell things that are listed by someone else just using the Best Buy portal to sell. I tried a long here on Apple, and I don't know, it was small. Just sitting here like thinking it wasn't going to break the bottom. It kind of did, and I got out when it broke 75, just trying to defend. These are 64 longs. And then we got out for 25-cent hits, so we're going to lose on that Apple trade. Looking for some other things to do right now. Bitcoin. Let's do our little look in on BTC here, if this chart loads, of course. We're at 50. This shows 57.5. I don't think that's right. When that loads up, we'll get that going. We'll talk about Bitcoin in a minute. Is there anything you guys want me to talk about here? ETH, I see some people talking about. Look, I went long on Ethereum over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend. I think it was Friday we were here. No, Friday was with you. So it must have been Thursday when I mentioned it, going long on Ethereum. And I'm looking here at this, oh God, this chart. We've held 4,000 a little bit here. We touched out to 4K. We ripped up to 5. Obviously, we all know about that move. And now you're coming back into 4,000. So we're going to watch Ethereum at these levels. We're halfway back between 42.5. Obviously, we're at 42.5 right now and 45. So halfway back. I think we can climb. I really, really like Ethereum. This is my portfolio that I've been working on here. This is CoinGecko. This is in no particular order, and I'm not sharing how much I own of all this. But Bitcoin's on the way down to 57.3. Solana's the last name that I bought, and again, this is just another blockchain. They're trying to be an Ethereum killer. I don't know if that's going to ever be the case. Ethereum's so popular and so well built on right now. But as far as blockchain is concerned, cheaper fees and more transactions per second, obviously, than Ethereum is Solana. So SOL is the coin, and you can see what a meteoric rise. This one's been 44,000% over the last 1 year. So rocking and rolling here. I bought at 190. I actually got in this dip. My price is 194.04. I got in at, my price is a little lower than that, but not much, as this is a name that I've been late to the game. My big guy that I've been watching, that I've been long from time on, is also Cardano. I believe they have another opportunity to go as well. Again, another, they say Ethereum killer and things like that, but I always say you come at the king and you see what happens, right? And so I don't like that. If Apple if Apple's going to be Bitcoin and Microsoft Ethereum type of thing, then there is plenty of room for others to win. I do like Cardano down here. Obviously on a 90-day, it's negative, right? You can see just from going down this way. So the last 3 months, you're down 41%. That can't be right. Oh, from its all-time high. I get it. So 309, their all-time high, down to 180 right now on ADA. So I'm a buyer, actually. I put a bid a little bit lower than this. 168, I have a bid sitting there pending on Cardano. So that's another name to look at there. But as far as stocks, what do you guys want to look at? Moderno, JPM said if XRP wins. I do like XRP as well. And we could take a look in some marijuana names here as well before I throw it back to Prad. 1164, 1165. CGC continues to get pumped, man. Like, again, in this environment, we're talking about growth names getting killed. And I mean, there's no better growth name right now than anything in the marijuana space. These companies, simply put, I mean, there's going to be a few of them that make some profit. I would always go back to CGC or Tilray, but there's so many other names. I like Grow Generation brand for the growing side, but other than that, man, these names just keep getting pumped. We did have a nice little bid the last couple days here trying to get going on some of that legislation, but apparently last week it came out and said that this new government's probably never going to support cannabis. So that's not a good look. We were all thinking that it was going to be high sailings after this movement when we had the nice release from, this was back, this is a 20-minute chart, so you got to go to the daily chart. Back when there was election talk here and these stocks went absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, my charts are still bad. I don't know why. But they went crazy in the VP debate when we were leading up to it because, hey, Kamala Harris was talking real nice about it. But here it is down here. Nice movement to the upside. Ever since then, fail city on cannabis. So we'll throw it back to Trader Prad. Good job. We're back live in 50 minutes. You're going to see myself and Arun, Brendan. We're all back at 2 o'clock. Take it from here, my man.
Yes, I was gonna wait for Miss V to click the buttons, but I forgot she's gone for her lunch, so I had to do it. So over here, I'm just looking at something that I'm not sure if we brought it up on the morning show, but I'm just gonna bring it up again. It's 4 hours earlier, so maybe we did. It's basically saying GME has tapped into Apple Senior Director of Apple Care. So another. Another highest valued executive leaving for a dead company. Dead in my opinion, at least, because I don't believe in GME as much as I do in AMC. So pretty surprising to see that one come out. Kind of hitting the high pitch notes on that news article, because I can't believe people leaving Apple for GME. Like you probably make a lot more money at Apple, my guy. Not sure what GME's offering for you there, or do you really like the stock that much? Do you really like the stock that much that you're gonna leave Apple for GME paychecks? Then I guess there's something there that's going on that I don't understand. So overall, GME, I guess Ryan Cohen got him too. He's got him in the bag now. So the what's that guy's name? Apple Senior Director of Apple Care to lead GameStop's refurbishment and warranty program worldwide. So there you go. That was basically 4 hours ago. Moderna, you won't get it. You won't regret it. You won't get it. You won't regret it. Yeah, Moderna, obviously, crazy move off the open. We were very bearish on Moderna around the 400s or so, and we are equally bullish on Moderna around these bottoms, around 220s or so, and that's exactly where we're bouncing on the, I don't think you guys even see that. Oops, let me, how do I do this? Prad off. And we'll go here. There we go. Awesome. And let me just show it to you on the daily. Scroll back over here. This is the 220 bottom that I was talking about after that big down move that Moderna happened. The 220 bottom, and now rocking back to those highs. Let's see how Moderna behaves at 300 with the current catalyst, and then how we behave at 350 with the current catalyst if 300 ends up breaking. In my opinion, it has the strength to break 300, but obviously the bear mentality that I've had on Moderna is gonna maybe stop me from thinking that way. But I think the right way to think about it is completely trashing that bear trade, because that trade's over, and now looking for a new opportunity, which is that 220 long back to 300, maybe even 350. Apple and GME have poor reputations for how they treat their employees. I mean, dude, what company doesn't? Amazon has it too. There's people make fun of Bezos when he worked there about, oh, are you going to give your employees a Christmas holiday this year? It's okay. It's like, there's always those, there's two sides of the coin type of deal. We don't really know the whole story unless you work there and you have some story that you could tell us maybe. But that story could also be because that's that one bad apple in that company who kind of just ruined your experience or some employees' experience. It's not really the idea of the company to really dish out bad practices, right? It's not something that they have in their rule book when you're signing your contract that says you gotta dish out horrible treatment to your coworkers, right? It just happens to be where, maybe he lost on a trade and he just wants to take it out on his employees the way I do sometimes, right? So you never know what it is. It's not really the company that to blame over there, in my opinion. Couple bad apples here and there. The same with Activision, right? Couple bad apples really ruin the stock, but the stock in general is a horrible stock. The company sucks. Everything sucks in terms of Activision. But we'll see how they decide to deal with the whole. I'm looking for the words right now, but I'm losing it. We'll just go to you. Hi, Miss V.
Hi,
looking for
Prad.
words.
While you're taking your time, I wish I could help you, but I'm the wrong person on finding words. We have a new member, James Patterson. Thank you for becoming a member and welcome to the green side. And by the way, good news, guys. We need just 150 more likes to reach our daily goal, which is 1,000. We still have more than 2,000 viewers. So please make sure you like this video. This is very important to us. And to update you on the poll, Prad, Costco 58% against Best Buy 42%. So viewers on your side in terms of Best Buy thing.
Yeah, so we'll see when the earnings come out tomorrow. That'll be for sure something to keep our eyes on for Best Buy.
Prepare earnings board meanwhile.
Yeah, that'll be good too. Good point. Yeah, we didn't get to see the earnings board today. I mean, for the morning show they did, but today for this show, Costco, like Miss V just mentioned, 57%. Thank you, Miss V, for that poll. Who in the world buys appliances at Costco? You're telling me you buy your appliances at Best Buy, my guy? Come on, man. You're slipping. You're slipping. Doesn't Activision own Blizzard? Yes, it's called Activision Blizzard. If that's so, not everything sucks over there. Blizzard is awesome. I don't know. Blizzard's not as awesome as people think that it is, you know? They have World of Warcraft, which is probably one of the most overrated games in the world. For God knows how long. They have Hearthstone, which I enjoyed playing. What else do they have? They have the Call of Duty series, which only kids play who have consoles. I don't know. I don't know about Activision Blizzard, and now they got the whole sexual harassment thing going on in their company that they got to deal with. So here's Activision. Obviously, this is the day I shorted it, and I got out near 65s, and it is never probably properly reclaimed since then. On this very day, I called out 64 to watch on Activision. The next day, it hit 64, so now we're around 60s. So Activision still continue to struggle. In my opinion, I don't really like Activision, but that's coming from a very bare mindset because I just don't like their games. I don't like what they do. Diablo is dead, man. I haven't played Diablo in God knows how long, okay? Come on. Diablo is so done. If you're still playing Diablo, cheers to you. Kudos to you. But, maybe upgrading your computer and moving on to newer games will help you a little. All the OG creators at Blizzard are gone as doomed. Thank you. Thank you for someone who actually knows a little.
You're ready for earnings update?
Yes.
Bye. Can you take my face off? Goodbye. Those are names that gonna report today after the close and tomorrow before the open. So we have a bunch of retailers here: Abercrombie & Fitch, Urban Outfitters, American Eagle, Dick's Sporting Goods. We also have Winco Ventures, Xpeng, Zoom, Dollar Tree, favorite Best Buy, Make It Big Guys. Do you, Prad, see anything interesting for tomorrow for yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Xpeng, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Dollar Tree. We got a couple good names up there. Not really, don't care for the Abercrombie and American Eagles, but would nice to see how their reports come out because we could get a nice trade out of them too if possible.
Guys, write in the comments what you are the most excited to trade tomorrow from this list. And real quick, I just wanted to show you that we have another new member, Smile Forever Atlanta. Welcome to the family. Thank you for becoming a member. And I really like your nickname, Smile Forever Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Smile Forever Atlanta. Pro is definitely not a gamer. I'm sorry that I don't play games that are like 15 years old and in current day and age, man. But yeah, no, I guess I'm not a gamer then, because I play up-to-date games, and because I play the latest shooters, and I have a 3.0 KD, and I'm Diamond 3 top 1% in most games that I touch. Yeah, I guess I'm not a gamer because I don't play old outdated games that were made God knows when on old engines. Yeah, I guess I'm not a gamer. Nvidia, though, talking about gaming, we are looking for a bottom picking on Nvidia, which ended up happening around 325-ish or so, 322 to be exact. Over here, we went as low as 321.46, but I would have probably gone long in front of 325 and gotten stopped out a couple times, but I would have gone right back in after noticing how the stock has been pretty much holding around these levels, and scalp my long in front of 330 or so. Obviously, I would like to hold some orders or some shares for the overall move back to VWAP, but you know, I'm not gonna tell you that I would have done that, because you guys know the way I trade. I would have probably gone out by a 3R reward and then cried about it later on, right? So I can't really complain about that long trade that you're getting, and I can't really tell you to hold it all the way there, because even though I wanted to, I can't. I probably wouldn't have. I'm gonna be honest. The best video game out there is the Stonk Market. That's right, brother. That's right. This is the best game out there in the world, and the best beauty about it is, you know, you're not going against the silvers and silver elos or plat against plat elos. You're playing all the elos at the same time. That's the best part about it. Ford flirting with 52-week high. Let's go check out Ford again. Obviously, we saw Ford ripping over here to the top side. Not sure if we got ripping today coming out of anyone, so just going to take that from Miss V today. And there we go. 2051 looks like was the previous 52-week high. If it wasn't, then we've broken it and made a new one today at the right moment. So yeah, there we go. Ford trying to keep on going higher. I've been using you're talking to Trader Jude Fernando. All right, where are we going to next? It is let's move to one of the stocks from our watch list. Actually, let's see what the number one volume leader is. The number one volume leader, CEI. Obviously, CEI has been doing some volume for a lot on the recent time scale. I think it started around last week or slightly less than last week or so, and has been popping back on my radar at least. I remember CEI doing, I believe, around 500 million shares one day. So obviously we're looking for the stock to come back to those those volume levels, and this is what the key indicator is, that the relative volume is only 3 times normal for CEI, because we are used to seeing those big numbers. But this is another indication. So look at this, 96 million on this buyout stock. The relative volume is 153 times. So I remember seeing CEI on that relative volume leader, but yeah, obviously not at that point just yet. I would like for that volume to ramp up on CEI, break through 166 and break through $2 and keep rocking higher and higher. Now let's go to Tesla. Let's go see what Tesla is doing today. Miss V, are you still in any Tesla trades?
No, Prad. I'm out. My last out was 1168. Now Tesla broke VWAP and bussing to the upside, up more than 4%.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, as you guys heard her just say, VWAP just broke through on Tesla. QQQs are once again, they made a lower high around 402 and are trying to make a higher high. SPYs also made a lower high around 470.50 and are trying to make a higher high at the moment and go towards VWAP. SPYs are still up on the day to at 0.46%, and QQQs are down 0.15%, both away from VWAP. But Tesla up 4% right now after this big down move that we had, coming back to the day's ranges over here and above VWAP. So after this big, like, this is insane. Like, imagine that you would think that you had an all-day mover on Tesla. Nope, you got denied. Then imagine you had an all-day short mover on Tesla. Nope, you got denied. Like, this is absolute crazy moves on positions today. Up, down, So hopefully, I hope that people made money on the up moves and on the down moves and did not just bag hold a position waiting for that big trade, overall big trade that I was trying to pull off over here on Rivian. Kind of one of the only few stocks that gave you that directional trade. I guess Rivian was one of them. AFRM was another one, and Roblox was another one.
LGVN again, trending on the chat.
LGVN trending again, and for a very good reason. LGVN now popping.
Wow.
Yeah, oh wow, indeed. LGVN popping. The way you said it reminded me of my niece for some reason, because she goes the same when she goes, oh wow, and she does a little like a mouth face. The way you said it just reminded me of her.
That's sweet.
Yeah, let's go to Bossman for Ford.
Yo, you want to talk about something bussin'? How about Ford right now? I mean, those of you that are watching know, here we go. I hope you guys can get those, because there's Miss V. There you go. Thank you, Miss V, for that one. And you could see, so we took long early, man. We went short 98, busted the long 301s. Unfortunately, we got them all out at 25. We dipped our last 10% out for flat. Wow. And then it takes out VWAP and starts cruising to the bottom here. And then look what happens. Just straight love right now for Ford. We took that 50 break. I mean, how could you not take that 50 break right there? Shout out to Dominic. I think he put it in the chat that Ford was breaking new highs. And it's not quite all-time highs. We're getting close to that $20.80, but there's a break. Play the momentum, man. Ford right now. Boom. There it is. A nice little 01. What am I long at here? Yeah, ones. No, actually, I'm long at 50. So $20.50. Got the long right there. Just punched our ticket out for 9 cents out of 20% of the trade. We'll see if we can go high side more for Ford. But there we go, man. The stock just keeps on bussin' over there. That's a word that you guys taught me. So thank you for that.
All right, so I was just helping a trainee with the journal over there, because I've spent so much time creating this exceptional P Pro 8 journal that I think everyone should be using it. All right, LGVN, look at that big size on 1320. That's a random number. That's a lot of size on a random number. Let's see if that guy's legit or a fake. He's legit. He's taking fills. He's not moving. He's not pulling his orders. So now you can expect the stock to start going back to the high side. Real quick, I just want to check how much dollar volume that is and obviously I'm gonna need a calculator for this. That's a 2629. What did I do? No. 262900 times 1321. That's about $3.5 million on that bid. So obviously $3.5 million need to get taken out. Nope. Did he just pull it? That looks like he just pulled the order. So now we're gonna go down most likely, and because I didn't really see fills. Did you guys see any fills? We didn't really see any lot of fills. Those are a lot more shares than the fills that I'm actually seeing over here. So not sure how to interpret that. But the stock is going higher after he rug pulled them. But yeah, we'll see where the stock ends up going now here. Stocks be bussin' for real, no cap. What's going on with PayPal? Not sure what really is going on with PayPal. I'll be 100% honest. We got that big flush coming down after the rumor started. And ever since then, PayPal hasn't really had any sort of correction coming back into it. PayPal is they do a lot of things, man. Like I can't believe like that's gonna completely crash just off of a rumor. So there could be more to play over here, or the market just did not like the fact that maybe PayPal itself started the rumor, and that's why it's coming down from here. And yeah, PayPal, fintech, all fintech in general have been getting crushed. UPST. Square, Sean is telling me about Square right now. I remember trading UPST a couple of days ago. I even traded it today. I was short biased and I got burnt on it. PaySafe, you guys remember what happened with PaySafe after earnings came out. Affirm also. Yeah, thank you, Sean, for just feeding me all these conversation topics. I love it. Yeah, Affirm, another one which rocked up to $170, as you guys can see over here. $170 not too long ago. And I said the stock belongs under 140 or so, and now we're all the way below 140. So this is where I would like to buy a firm 115, 120s, and trade it to 140s. But yeah, there we go. Big rejection off these levels on AFRM, and in general, all most fintech. I think there was a DOJ probing that was happening too with Square, PayPal, and Visa. So those got hurt back then also.
Prad, I see multiple people talk about BIG, Biogen. It broke Viva up to the upside at first, but then broke it back to the downside and keep falling. Still, it's positive for overall day.
You're joking right now.
Who?
BBIG is at $3.
No, it's 3%.
BBIG, right?
Yeah.
This is at $3
Oh,
right now.
yeah, it is.
What? Okay, obviously, I have not pulled a BBIG in a while. I remember trading BBIG back in these ranges. That's why I have charts, not charts, but that's why I have these lines up here. Notice how I don't really have a line under $6. That's because it does not matter to me if the stock breaks that. So ever since the stock broke that $6 period to the down point, I stopped pulling it up and I stopped trading it. We did get that move back to $9, but that rejection happened. People were looking for that tide merger. People are looking for that short squeeze play. What's going on? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, right? We don't have the actual BBIG guys coming out and talking to their investors. We don't have any sort of news, any sort of information that people are getting is coming from Reddit DD that people are posting their own DD. I've heard random dates saying October 22nd merger finalization date. I've yet to see anything happen. The short squeeze play is not playing out. You know, the shorts are trapped $8 or $9 and above. Until the stock goes and tests these guys at $9, at $10, at $12, those shorts are still there. They're in the money. They have no reason to close for a loser, right? So they're still in the money. They're still big time rolling. BBIG dividend announced, $40 price target. We'll see about that, man. This is still acquisition play. They're still looking to acquire Tide, which is the NFT play. We don't know anything that's going on this stock. I'm not happy about BBIG. I've seen people lose their money. This is very close to Wish in my book. People just don't buy stuff that you don't know what's going on. If you don't understand a company, don't buy it. Just because someone on Reddit posted it has an X amount of short flow, we need to all buy it and ride it. That's not good enough of an info for me. But when people say that about AMC, even though I'm a little bit of a bearish on AMC mind, I still know that people are there for the movies all the time. So based on that, I'm more prone to taking that trade on AMC for a short squeeze than I am for BBIG. But now that we're talking about short squeezes, let's quickly take the short squeeze number, and it's 24%. So it's been 24, 25, 30% for God knows how long, and we've not burnt any of those shorts. Come on, dude. Come on. How can you know where the shorts are? Look at these ratios of buying to selling. These are where the shorts are loaded up right here. All of the shorts are loaded up. All the buys are down here. This is where the shorts are loaded.
Prad, talking about AMC and movies, what was the last movie you watched? Not the series?
Red Notice.
Red Notice, like actual movie, solid.
Like in the theater?
I mean, no, but it's not serious. Just like one solid
like
movie.
In the theater or
Doesn't
at
matter.
home?
At home too.
Red Notice.
Red Notice.
Like
alright.
the new Dwayne Johnson movie.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah.
And we have a new member.
How about you? Wait, I didn't finish. How about you?
I don't remember. I would say maybe this is the Bond movie.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
Maybe, but I'm
I haven't
not
watched
sure.
that. Where'd you watch it?
In the movie.
Oh, I hate
Cineplex.
you. I hate you.
Why?
I keep waiting for maybe I shouldn't say. No, I'll go watch it online. No, I mean I'll go watch it in theaters. I'll go watch it in theaters.
I can find you a link if you want.
No, I have a link, but it's not good quality.
Alright.
So yeah, but we shouldn't be talking about links online.
All right, got you. And
talking
now we can move to a new member, Real Smart Money LLC. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate your support a lot, and I'm super happy to see how you guys send your greetings to the new member. That's the real community in here.
Yes,
And
sir.
write in the comments what was the last movie you watched.
Yes, last movie you guys finished watching. Someone told me Halle Berry Bruised is a good movie. I don't think I've seen that one. Probably not. All right, where we're going to needs to find a bottom. Everyone wants to find a bottom right now, huh? Everyone wants the bottom pick. So obviously we're looking for some trades on AFRM. AFRM, not really a bottom pick territory right now, in my opinion. I guess you could short it to go back to the downside. We'll see how AFRM plays out in front of this 125, 126 VWAP number. Another stock, I guess, like what's at the lows that we can bottom pick on? Is AMC at the lows? No, AMC made a bounce back to VWAP from that 40. Let's go check out what Coinbase is doing. Obviously, we saw the Bitcoin being below 60K, kind of not helping Coinbase and everything else too. I mean, all cryptos in general are coming down. So Coinbase finding support at 310s or so. So nothing really to pick a bottom from, because it's this wrong time of the day. We're not at the highs. We're not at the lows on the overall market. We're somewhere in between. So it's going to be hard finding a stock. If anyone sees anything completely coming down, then yes, we could do that. We could agree.
Rolling Gecko. Did you finish?
No. I'll just go for it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, go for it.
Rolling Gecko says, do you guys offer a weekly watch list if I join? Well, the great thing...
No weekly for you.
Daily.
That's right.
Even better. So I'm going to send you the link. Rolling Gecko. Go to this link. You can sign up absolutely for free, and basically you will have access to our members area. Here's the watch list for today. Brendan does this research and we put it down every morning at around 8 a.m. Here you have all the biggest movers, some news catalyst to that, or the reason why they're popping or anything happened. And what I personally really like, we have watchlist archive. So starting from March 2021, you can go through and see all the watchlists out there. I think it's a very helpful and great feature. So guys, Brandon does your homework for you, and it's absolutely for free. So yes, just sign up and check it every morning. And I think that's the other reason why we deserve a like. If not to us, give a like to Brandon. We need just 100 more likes to get 1,000, and only you can help us.
Yeah, you guys know me. I'm still very bearish on your ability to hit that 3K likes. So we'll see if you guys end up doing that, and if Miss V gets to color my hair blonde for you guys.
I would love to.
Good afternoon, Phil McCracken.
It's my favorite guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can say hi to him then. He's saying hi to you too.
Hi, Phil McCracken.
Yeah, let's put your face on.
Hi, Phil McCracken. That's like insider jokes on the chat, by the way.
For
Okay.
I don't know what the insider joke is. Darn it, I hit the wrong button. There we go. All right. Do I get that access for the watch list? Everybody has access to the watch list. All you have to do is click on that link, boys and girls. All right, so let's go back to the stock market here a little bit. So DraftKings, someone asked for me to pull this stock up. So 13 million shares traded today, finding a bottom in front of 36. So we did dip as low as 35.82, but finding a bottom in front of the 36 number or so is basically the overall play. Getting long over here and riding it. Looks like to VWAP. I just got a hiccup. Watching UPST taking 209 short, give it to 210, and looking to cover 205. Let's pull up UPST. So Upstart, like I said, I was short in front of 210 earlier today. Obviously, the stock did run as high as 215 or so. Burnt me on that short that I had to get out of. And over here, coming back to that 210 or so, initially where my original short was, it's giving you a chance to get back short over there. And 205 is your target, just under VWAP. I think if we dip under VWAP, yeah, I can understand why your targets in these areas. I think that's a very sound logic, but then also I would urge you to maybe hold some to break even point just in case you get that move till later on in the day. So after you book your profits at 205, maybe hold a little bit. Just to throw a stop out at break-even entry, and if it comes back there, then you just get out for no loser. But if it ends up working for you later on in the day, then you still have some skin in the game for that nice big move, end of day move. Where are we going to? Oh wow, he finally acknowledges the other 50%. What other 50%?
Like girls, I believe.
It's not 50%.
Well, you see.
It's not 50%.
You know better. How many
It's
percent?
10.
10% ladies?
10 female to 90 male.
Well,
Yeah.
anyways, each of lady matters.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I never try to discriminate, never try to separate or whatever it is. It just happens to be the most easiest word to use when addressing a group of friends, I guess. And I consider you guys my friends, and it's like you guys. When I'm even talking to Valeriia, Sean, Neil, and Ben, then I say you guys, right? So it's not like I'm singling her out and I'm only talking to the guys. She's also part of the guys. She's part of the guys.
Everyone says like this, like guys, it's like people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You're part of the crew. You're part of the squad.
How do you, or squad.
Yeah. All right, we're going to any news or updates on Alpine for holdings. Not
what
sure. Sorry, Miss V?
I'm going to take a look into that.
Oh, Miss V says she's going to take a look at it. Awesome. We're all the 99% chasing money. That's right. That's right. It's all about chasing that money, boys. Please check DTF.
And for Alpine, no recent news. So the latest news is November 18th. So I don't think those are...
Let's put you on, Miss V. Sorry.
Yeah, so for Alpine, no recent news. The most recent, November 18th. So I think those are not relevant in terms of today.
Yeah. So pretty long ago, I guess a week or two ago for that stock. So maybe not relevant as Miss V just mentioned. Even girls say, "Hey guys, that's true. That's true." We got to make the girls say no. You guys are no longer allowed to say, "Hey guys." You guys are no longer allowed to say that anymore. See, it doesn't make sense, man. It's all just it's a fugazi. Brad's thoughts on Morrow for a swing. If you believe cryptocurrencies are going to go up, then go for the swing trade. If you think cryptocurrencies are going to continue going down for another couple days or weeks before it retraces back to 60K, then don't go for it. That's as simple as that for your Coinbases, for your Maras, for your BTBTs, for your general cryptocurrency-based stocks. Never thought when Prad said, guys, it didn't include everyone. Yes. All right, Prad, please check Sean's favorite Palantir. Yeah, we covered Palantir earlier today. We'll cover it again. So basically, Palantir has been finding support at $20 or so and bounced from there back to VWAP. I'm looking to see how the stock behaves in front of $19 because that's where the downgrade was predicted to. The price target was cut down to $19. So let's see how the stock behaves around there. Obviously, finding support on the intraday in front of $20 is a good thing. So hopefully we keep holding this 20. Maybe Auntie Wood comes in and keeps holding the gates for us like she did on Twitter today. And we get some nice long scalps in front of 20. Speaking of Auntie Wood and the Twitter entry that we saw, or we guessed that was the Kathy Wood long, look how the stock pretty much bounced off of that entry and held sideways ever since. So that's pretty much, as soon as you see a volume candle coming in that big, I think that's a long indication, and you'll see a lot of books talk about that too.
We have a super chat from Real Smart Money LLC. Thank you for your super chat. Y'all realize we're in the EV bubble. My 12/10 put on Ford will print. Give me a reason it won't. Can you give him a reason?
There might be an EV bubble, but Ford isn't just EV, right? So Ford has like gas-powered cars and other stuff too. So Hopefully your put works out on there. But Ford isn't just EV. The EV bubble comes just to EV sector, which is your Rivians, your Lucid Motors, maybe Tesla, but Tesla comes under like a little bit of a tech sector somehow. So yeah, I don't know about that call out that you just gave about the put call, because Ford isn't just EV. Ford's got a lot more besides that. Let's go to Sean, because Sean has something for you guys.
Yo, I just want to say, yeah, I mean, Ford, you have 12, I wasn't sure those are 12/10, so that's December 10th. Look, I think we are in a little bit of an EV bubble right now, so I don't think there's a problem with those kind of plays. I don't recommend buying Ford right here at these levels, but the last time we stamped a buy now was 13, so it's at 20. I like this for a trade right now, Upstart. I think Upstart's right here, it fell down huge. There's obviously a big opportunity for the right risk to reward ratios like you keep talking about, Prad, right now. I'm going to give this to about 210.50, 210.25, something like that this high. I think it's well worth the risk. We are short right now, 208.93. So we're short right here, hoping, and I'm not even hoping for a 207. Like, I'm trying to think about this, man, 204, 205 and change. So this is like my target area for UPST. I can't find a better like risk to reward right now than this name. I was debating going short on NVIDIA, but again, you can, but I like this space better. I mean, I like the chip space better right now than obviously fintech or anything like that, especially a new name like UPST could fall if they don't find buyers, right? I'm pretty sure NVIDIA is going to have buyers on dips. I can't believe it went to 322 still, but that's a good break long also, 330. So right now, the trade that I'm trying to get to work for me, UPST, I'm taking another offer here, 209.70. We'll sit here and take an offer through that, but right now, this is a name that I like to the downside. Normally, I'm a bull, man, and I mean, I still have CEI long, that's it. We'll wait to see what happens, but I just like this risk reward with the NASDAQ battling back. I think there's an opportunity that we retest some of these lows. So if that's the case, UPST should be a nice win here. So we're going to give this a little bit of room, but that's the name that I'm looking at right now.
All right, so I was just taking a look at Prague while Sean was giving you guys a hookup of the UPST trade. I believe Jude Fernando is on that trade with you also, Sean, because that's the Jude Fernando 101 classic trade right there. So I'd like to see if he is, and if he is, then yeah, he is. So he's writing it down with you. So let's go, Jude. Write that position, both of you. Very happy that you guys are in that trade, because that would have been also something that I would have been taking. PROG. Obviously, PROG, if you guys are following me on Twitter at TraderTV.Live, you guys know about the latest Twitter brief that I got into about PROG. And this was about the options. A lot of times the options market makers sell options and hedge them right away. They're not going to wait for the stock to move to strike price and then hedge it for a loser, right? They're going to hedge it. So there was a lot of buying call options over the weekend, and especially for Friday. There's a lot of buy call options on Friday for in the money options, and I was basically expressing it. None of that means anything until we go test these shorts. So look at these guys over here. 29 million shares sold compared to 3 million bought. 29 sold to 3 million bought. 15 million sold to 3 million bought. These are your shorts. These are your shorts that are trapped, or not trapped, that are in the money. So if you want to go scare them, their stops are probably 650, 7, 750, 8. You got to go burn these stops on the way up for those shorts to get scared. Close it for a profit. When shorts are closing for a loser, sorry. When shorts are closing, they have to buy back shares, which is gonna be putting the stock higher and higher and higher. So until PROG goes into these ranges and actually burns those stops, the people who are playing the short squeeze game, be very careful, because you are just being trapped. This is nothing but a bear trap bull trap, for everyone who wants to play the short squeeze long on PROG. If you're playing a different game on it, then I'm not referring to you. I'm not addressing to you. I'm addressing to those people who are only looking to play the short squeeze on stocks. Understand the game you're trying to play, understand the mechanics behind it, and look for where the short squeeze can happen. Where can the stops be? So if the stock goes to that price, it can shake them out, it could scare them out, and giving you that actual push that you're looking for that short squeeze.
Thank you, Prad. And we have another super chat from Real Smart Money LLC. Finally, Sean noticed. For true is not all EV, but do a FIB tracement. I will fall back to $19.70. Thank you for your super chat and for sharing. And by the way, talking about our watch list, we also forgot to mention about sticky note that Sean is also posting every morning on his Twitter page. So I would recommend you to follow Sean. And here he has, like, for today, Rivian, Tesla, Roblox, CI, AMC, Palantir, and he put his personal levels and thoughts, like what will he do with the particular name and in particular case. So guys, please make sure subscribe to our watch list for free, and of course follow Sean on Twitter for free to see his personal watch list. And we need 30 more likes to get to that 1,000, guys. 12 minutes until the end of Memes and Movers. Arun, Sean, and Brandon will take you over, but for now, please make sure to smash the like button, click it, smash it, do whatever you like.
Yes, sir. And ladies, so trader formerly known as Jude Fernando just said something that's very, very something that I actually love to read. So I'm just gonna say it again. It's not the size of the dog in the fight; it's the size of the fight in the dog. Small fish, big fish, all relative. It's all sashimi at the end of the day because everyone's getting chopped up as long as the markets are not cooperating with your trades. So. Basically, what he's saying is
1K likes. Yo,
nice.
Thank you, guys. We love you a lot. Thank you for support. 8 days in a row.
9 or 8?
9. We need
8
to start.
or 9.
We need to start really count on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, team.
I think 8 or 9 for sure. It's more than 7. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
But yeah, what Jude Fernando is basically saying is, you know. I pretty much didn't have the fight left in me, and I was the dog in the fight, even though I'm a pretty big of a dog in the fight, right? And that's what it comes down to. It's like you could be the big dog in the arena, but if you don't have the big fight in you, the little dog can beat you, right? So it's those little things that really humble you. You know, you have a big Friday and you think you're hot stuff, and you come in and you completely get destroyed. So you know, really quick humbling, really quick lessons. You know, in the moment I knew I was messing up, but I didn't catch myself. You know, so it's just all going from there on. Prad has a negative day. Please support. You don't have to support if you don't want to, but we'll take it. You don't have to support if you don't want to, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
My ask.
Miss V wants it, the 100%. We need it for Miss V. That's good. Though. We hit 1K already, right?
We do have,
yeah,
but
we have 1K.
Again, I just wanted to say some appreciation to you, Prad, because like you have a negative day, still you're here with us. You bring up stocks that we ask for. You share your experience, give advices. Like, this is priceless, and you still care for us, even though like you could see, oh, go everybody. So thank you, we appreciate it a lot. Hope you guys too.
Thank you, Miss V, for you know, going through my mood swings and bearing with me all day, every day. Trust me, it's not easy. I don't know how you do it, and this is why I tell my mom I'm not prepped for marriage. I'm not prepped to live with anyone. I can't. I don't.
Just find bipolar.
She can handle my bipolarness, so that's very good on you. I mean it. Like I only mean it from the deepest part of my heart. I don't know how you handle it. That's crazy. But if I was you and you were here. Yeah, if I was you and you were here, I'd be snapping by now.
You take my mood swings also,
I'd be
trust
snapping,
me.
so yeah.
We're both good.
Yeah.
Perfect match.
Just don't tell your boyfriend that.
Just don't tell your mom.
My mom doesn't care. I guess she
Yeah,
does.
she does. I'm not
I guess she
Indian.
does. Yeah, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't think my mom's racist. Don't say that. But yeah, no, my mom's not racist. My mom's not racist.
All good, all good. No worries, it was a joke.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's get back into the market a little bit. All right. The market better watch out for tomorrow. Trader Prad is gonna be back with vengeance. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm gonna probably have my head between my legs a little bit tugged because I'm hurt. But I'll be back. I'll be back there with full force again. Maybe not full force, but half force. Ready to trade the markets again. So you guys will be back in here at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We still got about 8 minutes with my ugly face here, but you guys will be back at 11 o'clock tomorrow, Tuesday, for some nice fun trading. As Miss V reminded you guys, Thursday we have our day off because it is
Thanksgiving Day.
Thank you.
Are you gonna eat some turkey?
Never had Thanksgiving. Did you?
Not really. We don't
Do you
have
celebrate
it in
in Russia? No?
No.
No. No, I don't really have Thanksgiving either.
But I don't mind to eat some turkey,
What, you're gonna invite people over and cook turkey?
No, alone.
I was gonna
Laying in bed watching that Red
Notice.
Red
It
Notice
was
and
okay.
eating turkey. What, you was not like
I didn't like it.
amazed? Yeah?
What was so good about it? People were like, "Oh, biggest blockbusters since the reopening."
Yeah.
What? I fell asleep.
Oh,
I fell asleep in the movie.
sucks.
It wasn't nothing special for me. Nothing, but it was Gal Gadot. It had Ryan Reynolds. It had The Rock in it.
Yeah.
I watched it for Gal Gadot, and that's pretty much
Still
it.
boring.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
You need
pretty
to
much
find
it.
alternative.
Yeah, I know, Trader Prad. Bring home an Indian, or Yeah, exactly. She's not racist. It's just bring home an Indian kind of deal. So you can't really argue with Mama on that part. But I just told Mama I'm just not gonna get married. I'm just gonna be alone for the rest of my life because that's the way to roll. Keeping my money in my pocket. If I have any money, that is, to keep in my pocket, I'll keep it in my pocket. All right, let's quickly wrap it up. A couple seconds into left, a couple more moments left with us over here on Memes and Movers. So let's go see what GME is doing. Let's see if GME got any sort of push to the high side with the Amazon, not Amazon, with the Apple poaching that they just did recently. And looks like they did. GME got a nice 5% move to the top side. It did dip just before open, but off the open, it just completely started ripping. Look at the volume on GME. These are the type of days that GME is good to trade, right? Because usually before around 11 o'clock or so, GME never has 1 million shares to trade. But today we're up here, 2 o'clock, almost 3 million shares on the clock. Looks like GME wants to do some crazy things. I will gladly take you in to live with me. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone can handle me. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Good to be single. I am. Love yourself. Oh, trust me, I love myself.
We should
to
open a
degree nobody
chat
can.
for people where they can find beloved ones.
You mean Tinder?
Yeah, but it will be Pradster. By the way, real quick, like my favorite question so far. Miss V, I have a question from Mark Lester Lazaro. Why people in Russia doesn't smile? Is that true? Because you smile at me all the time. Well, kind of it's true. I mean, it's kind of not in our mentality to smile. Like if you walk on the street and you smile, something wrong with you. You need to keep straight face because danger can come anytime and you need to keep your straight. But it's not really, just overall, I'm just I don't know. I smile and I'm Russian. It's all because of Prad.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough right there. All right. Yeah, Prad loves us some real good. Yeah, that's a good joke right there too, buddy. No, trust me. I love myself a lot. There's maybe a little too much sometimes because people, I obviously think I'm arrogant and whatnot. So, yeah, that just comes off. So, anyways, getting back into last few moments here, like I said.
Maybe we can cover super chat from Dominic Famularo. Next up, NBEV. NBEV.
Oh, sorry, I'm typing NBEV in the chat. So let me type it over here. NBEV. NBEV. So next up says NBEV. Let's see if it is next up. With about 7 million shares traded today, we're still looking for that chart to load. Come on, chart. So yeah, 7 million shares traded so far. Still not loading the chart. I love it. I absolutely love it. There we go. Finally, 18.65% to the upside. QQQs are trying to come back to the downside over here a little bit, but there's that volume spike that I'm talking about. The Formularo Classic volume spike to the top side right here. Looks like we're about to go test $1.50 coming up next. Let's see if I can actually find levels on the dailies here. Looks like $1.55 or $1.45 is actually to be tested first. So let's go see how the stock behaves over here in these ranges, and then do we actually get a chance to go to this high? But obviously, each candle is a day, so we're gonna have to take it slowly. Maybe 155 would be complete rejection for NBEV today. But overall, though, up about 18%. I just want to really go check if this company is who I think it is. NBEV. They are, right? These guys are the weed beverages company. They make the weed beverages, I believe.
Have you tried any?
No. Did you?
No.
There is some at the store that I go buy from, but I never had the urge to buy a THC drink.
In the summertime when it's hot?
Maybe. Yeah, it's cold now. I just never had the urge to buy a THC drink. It's like.
So I sent you the video on Instagram. It's turkey with cannabis, like cook recipe.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. I saw that. I was wondering why you sent me a weed recipe chicken. I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, this is random.
But by the way, also real quick, Adams 5000. Miss V, do you have a sister? So have a green card for her. By the way, today is my older sister's birthday. So happy birthday, my dear sister. She's now in Russia, Moscow, and I'm sending you all the love. You're a great, great girl.
She's older? She's younger?
She's older 6 years.
6 years older? Oh,
Yeah.
almost as old as the age gap between me and my older brother. We're 8 years apart.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 years, 8 years, almost
we
there.
feel each other. It's kind of weird gap.
Yeah. You know, parents probably didn't want us, and then they ended up with us.
Wow, I didn't think it that way. But anyways, just 1 minute left until guys will take over. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Prad, for viewing stocks and sharing your experience and your personality, which
What's
we
your
really
sister's
like.
birthday? Name?
Anastasia.
Oh, okay. That's a fancy name. All right, happy birthday, Anastasia, if you're watching. We love you from the Trader TV family, and I'm sure your sister misses you a lot. I'll let you wrap it up. Go ahead.
Yes, guys, thank you very much for 1,000 likes, for being with us. Come back tomorrow at 11 p.m. to trade with MEMES and MOVERS again. And now, Brandon, Arun, and Sean are ready to take over. Peace. Пока-пока.
Clap.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Yeah, welcome to the close. It is a Monday afternoon. We'll take you right through to 4 o'clock this afternoon. Bit of a mix showing so far for the markets overall on a Monday. A little bit quiet as expected, heading into a holiday shortened week with Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday. We'll jump right into how things stand right now. Let's have a look at some of the markets.